Coming to you live from San Angelo, Texas. This is the River League. West Texas Poker. Where the action is hot and the cards never stop. We're going to the river. Welcome to the River League. This is the River Live.
And welcome to the River League.
The River Live, the
How's it
10K
going?
guaranteed final table. What do you think, Banks?
Well, down to 9 from 250 some odd, right?
253.
Oh my goodness.
253 entries, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, five
Five flights.
five flights. Go back. and
Yeah.
Look. 253 entries. We were gonna have a final table of 10, and then we had a double knockout.
Yeah.
Right at the
Super.
end.
As I walked in to come commentating, they're like, all right, Banks is here. Let's get the final table started. It was nice of them to
Yeah.
wait.
And unfortunately, this guy is not a part of the final table.
No, I set this one out. I didn't even bother with day two. I had things to do.
Let somebody else win one.
I had a lot of crying, things like that I had to get taken care of today. But there's some worthy folks here and some new faces, some faces that I don't think have been on live stream at all yet.
I know there's at least one. There's at least one. Like I said, they've been at the final table for a little while now. We are on a 15-minute delay. Go ahead and show these guys. We got the fantastic Lowry there, counting up chip stacks, getting names. We're going to get you everyone who has made this final 9.
Yeah.
$5,000 up top for first place.
That's just great. Half of what was the guarantee for first is I mean,
I didn't even
Like,
think about that. That's
when you're saying, okay, well, look, this 10K guarantee. Imagine if you were in $1 million guarantee and they're like, well, we did so good, it's 500K for first. That would be crazy.
Yeah,
What a
5K
tournament.
first place. I mean, there's like I said, 25,300 in the pot, over double the guarantee.
Yeah.
I think we met the guarantee in the second flight.
It didn't take long.
it
I don't think
was-
I don't even think I'd
You
fired a bullet by the
Played,
time.
yeah, by the time we hit the guarantee.
Yeah, I don't bother getting into the guarantee it's made apparently.
But we had 27 people come back for day 2.
Awesome.
It was 30 baggers. We only had 2 double baggers.
That's
I'm sorry,
very
3
low.
double
Bro,
baggers.
Very low.
Yeah, very low, especially for San Angelo. We
And lots of like it wasn't like it was down to 2 or 3 people each flight.
no, every bag was 5,
Yeah,
6, 7 bags worth.
Rare.
And we only had 3 players double bag. It was Mr. Bobby
Mike.
Higgins and Manchester John.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know Bobby double bagged.
Bobby
I
double
knew
bagged.
Mike and John had.
Yep, and all 3 of those are at this final table.
Well, coincidence? I think not. It
Yeah,
helps to have that many
helps,
chips.
helps to have the ammo.
Yeah.
You can check out on our Facebook that total leaderboard, and we'll let you know who all here made the final table as we sort of catch up into the past here.
Yeah.
But while we're waiting for them to get that together, let's talk a little about next week, this coming Thursday.
Ooh.
We got a 1-3 no limit stream. Sign up now here at the river for the Thursday night 1-3 no limit hold'em. Like I said, I
Casual
don't know
little
who,
game.
yeah, I don't know who's on the list, who is or is not, but give us a call, shoot us a message on Facebook, and try to get on that stream. And
Those are
then,
fun.
Oh, the 1-3 games are absolutely a
As
blast.
somebody who's playing on it and not won, it's still a lot of fun. Even if you're not winning, it's a good time. You get to see. It's generally a more lively table, and it's kind of fun to be like, hey, your buddies or your family, come watch me play a little bit, and
Yeah, and then,
and
it
then
just
you can
goes crazy.
see how you go. And then you also get to see later, what did that guy fold?
That's
Which I
true.
think is something a
That's
lot of
true.
people wish they could do.
The quads of the hour, a few more days left of that, of April. We've had way more winners than expected in this. I promise you that.
You think
I-
we get one more?
Well, Patrick won it last week.
It's got to be 2 weeks ago now, right?
Almost, I don't think, but like I said, I don't know how many hundreds we've given out. Any quads get you a $100 bill
Yeah.
until May 1st. And if you can hit the quads of the hour, pocket fours, quad fours between 4 and 5 p.m. or quad eights between 8 and 9 p.m., $5,000 cash for a few more days.
I bet one gets hit.
The Sunday Bounty Tournament still going on as well. We had that one today. A good little group of entries today. Saw a few people racking up those bounty chips. But what I want to talk about the most right now, starting this week, May 1st, the road to Vegas Yes, that's a lot on your screen. Don't worry. We'll be posting these. You can read it over
Yeah.
later. But the long story short, we're going to be taking 18 of the top tournament performers. That's every tournament we have Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Doesn't matter if it's a bounty or a free roll. The final table list will be getting points throughout the month of May. The top 18 best performers of tournaments will be getting into a championship tournament. And then the top 18 cash game hours played, not cash money, just the hours played. And then we're going to take 9 random drawings from each one for a top tournament of 54 players. First place going to the World Series of Poker. That's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think the easy way to look at this: play a bunch of cash, play a bunch of tournaments in May, and if you're doing those two things, you get to play the tournament.
You're
win
gonna
that, you
get
go to
it.
the World Series.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
And if you're not sure, you can always ask. You don't have to keep track of nothing. You can just ask the front.
Yep.
Oh, we're up.
Yep. We are up and going here. There we see Derek. Our
Yeah.
final table is there. I think this is one of his first. I think it's his first time on stream.
I don't remember seeing him on stream yet. He might have played one of the other ones, but
Yep.
yeah.
He's going to go all in. Or sorry, he's up to 110,000. Blinds are 20 and 40,000. There you see the chip counts up top of the screen. Like I said, Derek, their pocket fives.
Bobby and DJ are chip leaders, both with just over $1 million.
It looks like,
Looks like Johnny and Brad are our short stacks.
yeah, it looks like they're going to get. He's going to get that raised through here. So let's have a look real quickly. We're going to go by seats here, not by stacks.
Yeah.
There's John. We were talking about earlier, one of the triple baggers in seat number 1. Derek, new to the stream, seat number 2. Familiar face, Brad Hopper, seat 3. Bobby, the other double bagger, seat 4. Albert, I believe this might be his first time on stream.
I think so too. He's a consistent free roll player. I see him all the time make runs to the final table in those. Good to see him in one of these.
DJ seat 6, who's not known for his tournaments. He's mostly a cash game player, but he's taking this one down to the end.
I think he's been adding on secretly.
Oh,
I
is that what
think
it is?
Yeah, I think it's the cash game. I think that's how he's doing
I
it.
saw Johnny in seat 7, Mike Higgins, who was that last triple bagger, seat 8, and Jason, an Abilene frequent player,
Yeah.
in seat number 9.
So seat 2 and seat 9 are our Abileners, yeah. Derek and
I don't know if
Jason.
Derek's from Abilene. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay, or not from San Angelo though, right? Or maybe I'm wrong.
I just don't. I talked to
thought he
Derek a little bit, but didn't ask him too much about it. We should have a questionnaire we have him fill out for the stream.
Right.
Where were you born?
Yeah.
Where do you live? What do you do for a living?
Oh, Mike Higgins with the terribly ugly shirt, that A&M logo.
He's going to make
Unlucky.
that call with Jack 4 in the small blind. Jason can be able to check his option 3 ways to a flop. This is a $120,000 pot with just 3 limps, Banks.
Limping this late in the tournament is a little bit rare, I'd say. But what a flop for Higgins,
Yeah, let's see how he chooses to play this
top
one
and
out.
bottom.
Not much out there to scare you off, but he is going to reach.
Yeah, I would think this is a flop. He probably mixes his leading and checking. If there's like 2 of the same suit, I'd be more inclined to lead, or maybe he plays where he's more inclined to check raise in that spot. But yeah, unfortunately, he might have gotten a continuation bet out of Derek. Although from seeing Derek play, I don't know if that's the type of player he is. And Mike's probably played more with him in this tournament than I have, so he might have thought he could get a little more if he just stabbed out there, hoping Derek had a hand he didn't want to fold. But good play by Higgins there.
Well, we've met the players. How about the chip stacks?
Yeah.
DJ, the one you said secretly adding on, he is the chip leader tied with Bobby, just over the 1 million chip mark. We've got right at a little over 5 million chips in play, so that's a good spot for both of those guys to be in.
And I think that in general, in these types of tournaments, some tournaments play differently. In this type of tournament, with the final table and the way the prize structure works, I think you're going to see stuff like low. You really got to worry about your chip stack when you get below the 10 big blind threshold. That's the kind of thing that's really the biggest sort of pusher of the action. Like Johnny and Brad are both in I'm going to jam in all in pre-flop and try to double up. Bobby's going to flap with a speculative nice little 9-10. DJ's coming in for a 4x raise, which is pretty big. This is more of a cash game raise. So, I think sometimes playing like that in a tournament kind of defies the normal tournament players who are much more likely to just say, okay, that's 3x or something like that, even with the limper. But
Yeah, you've got in a cash game, especially Texas Hold'em. I
Yeah.
mean, the blinds are 1 and 3, and you make it 20. That's pretty normal. And a tournament, especially this stage late, especially when everybody's kind of, I don't want to say tightening up a bit, but we're getting into the real money ladders. Sometimes just a 2x is just enough.
Yeah,
You don't need to go too crazy with it, especially if you're trying to get outside the blinds there.
Right.
So you're putting a little more risk than you necessarily have to, is what I think you're trying to say.
In tournaments this late, taking down the blinds like that is especially awesome. We got some shout outs in chat. Who in chat are people rooting for? It looks like we got a Manchester finalist.
Jason.
Jason's out there. DJ's out there.
Got some fans in the chats.
Folks watching. Who are you rooting for? And then subsequently, no biases. Who's gonna win? Risa, who do you think has the best outside of the two chip leaders? Who do you think has the best shot?
I try not to get the commentator curse going,
Cool.
but at the end of the day, you just have to look at the facts. Brad in seat 3 there has probably close to the most tournament experience between him, Mike Higgins, and Jason Wilson has a lot.
Yeah.
Seat 9, but Brad's definitely been here before, many times. And so if he's got chips, he's got to be a consideration regardless. Like I said, the same could be said for Higgins, the same for Jason. John Fernandez has been in seat 7 there. He's been playing poker a long time as well. No stranger to final table scenarios. So there's definitely a lot of experience at this table. I can't speak so much for seat 5, Albert. DJ, like I said, I know DJ is more of a cash game player, but that doesn't mean that you can't have the chops to do good in a tournament. Clearly, since he's here in the top 9.
Well, that was a very good political answer. I fortunately won't be giving one of those. I got Mike Higgins. I know I've played with him a bunch. I know he's kind of a seasoned tournament guy. He's gone multiple times to the WSOP main, has cashed. Is routinely made day 3. I think Higgins is in a really good spot here. Aside from chip leaders, chip leader makes a huge difference. But of the guys without the chips, that's who I would pick as my dark horse to make it.
Bobby, one of the chip leaders, pocket
UTG.
jacks under the gun.
Yeah,
just a min click. But again, that works enough.
JT and Kojak's main event champion Tracy Manning also rooting for Bobby. Do you know Tracy said that he won't listen to me if I don't refer to him as Kojak's main event champion first?
He earned it.
Yeah,
I can't complain.
He said, "Speak to my title," and I said, "Okay, I guess."
Yeah, and actually 2-time champion.
2-time.
Recent 2026 West Texas Poker Championship Series.
Right.
Double trophy holder Tracy Manning.
Well, and he carried his tag team partner, who didn't even win a single hand at heads up. From what I heard.
That's what I heard.
So, kind of a big deal for him to have won that basically solo in a 2-man event.
Yeah.
Tommy without Ton here to root on is going to go Brad Hopper. I like it. I think the good part about this table is that I'd say Brad, Albert, and Johnny, strictly because of their chip stacks, are the sort of dark horses. But if they get in one of those, they're good to go.
Yeah, like I said, the chip lead does matter a lot, obviously, but it also depends on how you use it. And we've got Johnny here, Ace King.
Yeah,
he's just going to go ahead and
what
put
a
it in
hand
there.
He's been waiting.
Yeah, he's got 190K. Just
190,000.
not quite enough to
Thought.
raise with, so I might as well ship it all in. Let's see if anybody wakes up with anything to come along with. Higgins with a pretty suited connector, but lets that one go. Jason not waking up with anything here.
Higgins is in the blind. He calls that.
It's possible.
Oh, John might call here.
Yeah, you could put because Johnny can be doing this with any pocket 9s, pocket 8s, pocket 7s.
A lot of Brads in the chat. We got
Yeah,
Keith
a lot of
rooting
Brads.
for him. A little bias he's there, Julie Hopper. I don't think that you count towards that.
John here is going to make the call.
John does make the call. Did he raise?
Yeah, no, it looked like he just made the call. He didn't try to isolate too hard. Bobby laid down the pocket deuces.
Yeah, he raised.
Oh, yeah, so he did try to isolate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he min-clicked it. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to have our first live all-in here. John Fernandez,
Just
all-in.
and we brought Kelly in just because he's notoriously good at playing Ace King. So let's see if Johnny plays it like you do, Kelly.
Very few people can have my kind of luck.
Now, when you play Ace King, you like to see him hit it on the turn or the river, the 10.
I like to hit the gut shot river on the straight.
Yeah, that's usually you start with hitting the king. Okay.
7, ace,
Johnny's
4,
got
ace,
his
king
spade.
still holding, has the spade
Oh
redraw.
God. What's the flop? Who's ahead on the flop?
Close, 9 on the turn. John looking for a 10 to eliminate John, or he's going to stay alive and get the full double up.
Double
That's
up.
what he does.
Even if it'd been a razor, it would have been all in. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, picked up the hand and it holds.
And note for the our fast sign sponsor that 7-4 would have taken down that pot.
That's true.
Not a shock to anyone.
Somebody was here earlier playing the 7-4 in the bounty tournament
Really?
and got it all in with the 7-4.
Yeah.
Of course, it was good. Made a straight.
Bill told me a fun story.
Oh, yeah?
He said he had the blinds folded to him while he was in the big blind. But something I don't do is he checked his cards. He had aces, so he got a $50 bill. got a
so
walk
he
and
got a
$50.
walk and $50 for a Sunday promo.
So if we see any of these guys get aces, they get $50.
That's amazing. It's the last Sunday for that, so definitely come in if you're listening to us and you're a local here.
Yeah.
Come in, play in the cash game, pick up an extra 50
You can
bucks
hear
if
the
you get
pain
aces.
in Reese's voice when he talks about it.
It's over. Today's
Oh,
the last day
Johnny.
of it.
Oh, he almost mucked, but he's going to limp.
Pocket fours after
Yeah.
getting that full double up. 440, not a bad stack, but still wants to go set mining here.
Yeah.
Higgins 6-5 into the muck.
He has a big enough stack there with fours. He could consider a jam just to take the blinds down and hope to get called by overs and flip.
you and I might play it that way. We know
Yeah. Johnny, much more likely to just limp.
Yeah. There's certain.
Yeah,
And you're less likely to play against Johnny
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, Bobby's getting in the small blind, make the call, and Albert coming along is 6-5. Jack Ace Trey, Bobby top pair aces. He's reaching for chips immediately.
To Rich get richer here, looks like he snap out flopped him.
Yeah, and that's going to get Albert and John out of the way.
Good instincts by Bobby here. Sometimes when you see an ace like that and you see somebody who generally is on the snugger side, you might check just to see how they react. Just so that way you can say, well, do you have an ace too? Because your 9 isn't always as strong. Like you expect people opening stronger aces than that.
Yeah, but Johnny did just limp in, so you could put him on ace X. But I like the lead out there just because you're kind
I
of
want to
setting
get
your own
change from
price.
Bobby. Oh my goodness, did you see that? Albert was getting changed from Bobby. He gave him a brown chip worth 10,000, and Bobby tried to give him 40,000 in pinks. I think he thought it was a green chip.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day for Bobby.
Albert's Bobby was just testing Albert. Albert's a straight shooter and told him immediately. It's
Honest
only
guy.
2.
Honest guy.
Yeah, but just so you know, change up with Bobby. Oh, there's another Manchester fan. I wonder any relation, Jennifer Manchester?
Yeah, could be some another bias situation there.
Yeah.
We understand. Speaking of Manchester here, thinking about playing the ace-8 suited, reaching for some chips. Blinds have gone up to 25 and 50. It makes it a lot easier for us to remember that. And he does decide to let it go. Like I said, you got to put in 100,000 there minimally if you're going to raise that one up. And these chips are pretty valuable right
Bobby
now.
with the button raise. Good job, Bobby.
Yeah,
Queen 10 is a great hand to raise on the button.
So all in
Oh,
here.
he gets jammed over by Albert.
Yeah, so Bobby raised it up. Albert with the ace-4 suited comes over the top. I like this play, Banks.
It's about it's about 250. It's another 100 to call. I don't think Bobby can fold, but he's going to be live a lot, and thankfully he's not sharing any cards.
Yep, and he is going to make that call just because he has the chips to do so. And
This is why you do it. Most people don't know the percentages off the top of their head, but 55-45. It's roughly your 60-40, can be even closer sometimes. So
well, especially Bobby can be doing that with any 2
Right.
cards in the small blind.
Oh,
Good
wow,
flop. How
look
about
at
the
the
big
diamonds.
flop? 2 diamonds for Albert
Big.
drawn to the nut diamonds. Board
Another
parent
good card.
7, no help. Just need to dodge a queen or a 10, and does
just
so.
the second or third.
Makes the diamond flush. So
The
another
non-nuts.
double up there. So nobody eliminated yet.
2 short stacks doubling up quick puts
Yeah.
a lot of pressure on Brad. And one thing that happens at these final tables that's fun is that the middle stacks are in weird positions because you don't want to give up equity when somebody like Brad only has, say 145K. So he can only see the blinds through 3 times and then he's done.
Yeah.
So if you're 8 big blinds, 6 big blinds, 10 big blinds, you really don't want to be risking all your chips.
Twice. You're going to see it twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is twice
Yeah,
now.
he's gonna go twice. So
Yeah.
it's hurt. He's hurt.
So you're at a point where you might make a tighter fold because you want to be able to take one of the pay jumps. Have we looked at the pay jumps yet?
Not yet. I
It's
believe
800 and 1,000.
I've got them on
Next
here.
800.
Oh yeah, we're one person away from being in the 4 digits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pull that up after this hand.
But I'll tell you, I've been watching all day. In the last hour and a half or 2 hours, Jason has been the short stack, and he has just
Oh yeah,
worked it.
that's awesome.
I mean,
Laddered up
he
several
was-
spots.
He was 20-1 over his chip stack. The other players were. So he's done really well on that short stack.
Jason's turn soon says poultry. How do you oh, no limit OTN, I bet. I'd love to know how to say his name. Potry, no limit on the nose or something.
The Twitch one. Some, you know.
Yeah. That's so fun. Oh, Bobby just flats with his pair. Albert, it's a tough spot here.
Just got those chips. He's on the dealer button with Queen Jack off suit.
Doesn't necessarily want to give it away, but he is just gonna flat. DJ also coming along here, making it 4 people to a flop if Johnny checks. Johnny, DJ, same hand. This is an interesting spot because Johnny is on the less aggressive side. He's less likely to come over the top, and
Yep, 20,000 in play.
Albert
Albert's
flops
going to
top.
flop the best.
but there's 2 10s out there. It is checked through.
I
Little safe
don't
here.
understand that.
Wow.
DJ and John.
Everyone's
both
got a
picking up
pair now.
pair. Yeah. So DJ going to be the first to test the waters here.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 60,000 into this $200,000 pot. You know, John's only got 350, so it's a lot for him. So he does make the fold.
I like
Bobby's got the chips. You may see him peel here just because.
It does kind of look like a
that's what he
5.
does. And Albert here, it's kind of a weird-ish position. You got somebody betting and a flat in front of you, and
Wow.
he does make a fold. That's a big time fold
That's
there.
a rough spot in a multi-way pot.
Yeah, like I said, you see, I think it's either raise or fold right there.
Yeah.
Ace on the river. He's going to feel better
Really
about that, but still see that he was best. This one's going to go check most of the time. Nope, I'm completely incorrect. As
Bobby
Bobby
says, I have
firing
an ace.
for value, and that's going to be
And clubs got there.
a scare card with the clubs and the ace, and DJ's going to let that go. So Bobby. That's what happens when you have a lot of chips. You can play poker better than other players because you have the chips to do it.
I wonder if Bobby thought he was bluffing. You know, that sometimes that'll happen where you're in a spot where you think, oh, this guy, Bobby thinks he could have had a jack or it's in there,
Oh, very much.
but I'm going to play the ace or the clubs, and people are going to think I'm bluffing, and he actually just had the best hand. Yeah,
I think Albert checked there and didn't realize that the value of his hand when he checked it.
yeah, that's a
You know,
spot you'd like to build.
You want to check so everybody will put money in the pot when you're the best. But I don't think.
So here's those payouts that we discussed. We've already had our 10th place finisher. That was Mr. Bill. Got sixth place. We have 9 players left. $800
Nice
is the next
little pace
payout.
structure there. Everyone's in $1,000 after the next person gets out, and all the way up to $5,000.
Pretty good for a $120 buy-in tournament. It's one thing I don't think
Just-
we've mentioned yet.
Yeah, just like they hit quads, a nice little turnaround on your money. Bobby getting a couple hands here.
Yeah, he's reaching for some chips here.
He's gonna mess up
25
his
and
neat
50.
stacks, but
Yeah, looks like a min click here to 100.
oh, he is raising this time. So queens or eights is a flat, king queen is a raise, and he's doing it on Higgins' blind. Higgins might.
He's
I
in the
think
big blind, 50 more, ace-8 offsuit.
He is going to peel.
Yeah, he's going to reach for it. He's got 620 behind, so I'm less than a fifth of his chips to try to see a flop here. Can't feel great about an ace flopping, though, but we'll see what happens. Has 6,
Ooh,
7, 8. How
top.
about that? Top pair for Higgins.
Last time he bet his top pair. This time he's checking to Bobby.
Bobby immediately checks back.
Oh,
Immediately hit the
Bobby
check.
turns the queen. And now Mike might bet here. No, he did make a good check here. Bobby's never going to check this back.
Oh.
He'll bet at least 100 at it.
Yeah,
Well, it might have been a min bet there.
Just bet.
50,000.
does bet just over minimum. Or no, it is minutes swing 550. Huh?
Yep. And we'll. Higgins
He's
wants to
gonna get a
peel.
call.
Doesn't necessarily want to give him credit for a queen. I don't hate it.
Yeah, that's Bobby could do this with just a lot of high cards or
draws
Higgins
on the
might be
straight.
thinking he can bet a
Now,
he
that
can rep a straight
that
here.
card could slow both players down. Does complete the one-liner. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to turn over here, and Higgins going to see the bad news. Bobby picks up the lead on the turn, and the rich, like you said, do get richer. Branson in the chat. Brooklyn saying, good luck, Pop.
All right, we got some more John Manchester fans.
And so we got Hoppers and Manchesters in the chats, and I think that's it. Of all these people watching across all of our social medias, it's all Hoppers and Manchesters.
Yeah, and I know that John. I was talking to him during the tournament this week, and I know that you and him share barbers, and he was saying, "Well, you know, I'm not actually bald. It's just that I'm 6'5" and my hair is 6'1".
Ah,
So
that's a good one.
it's
I might
like
use
the
that.
tree line on a mountain. He's just a little tall for his hair, is all it is. He says that's why he's got a nice goatee and stuff. And so he wanted that clarified before he got thrown into the
Hey, I might steal that one sometime.
yeah. So and just a little too tall. He's got a little Captain America shield
This is a
fidget
card
spinner there. It
protector,
looks
yeah,
like
saw that.
Brad with Jack 5. Not had a hand yet that he could jam, which I know is killing Brad. He was talking on the way in about how he wanted to get it in.
Pick a spot, and either double up or get out. He's got a few more hands to see before the big blind gets catching up to him here.
Now-
Higgins here, Queen 10 suited in the small blind.
He'll raise this.
Yeah, the big blind there, 325. So he's got a few more chips than Jason, just enough to kind of push him around. Jason, ace 4 offsuit.
How does he want to play this? Does he want to rejam? I don't know if they've played a lot today, but this could be an interesting. So you could mix.
No, they've been on 2 different tables.
They were.
They were,
Yep,
yeah.
They haven't been played at all.
So you could honestly, I think everything's on the table here. You could fold if you think it's real strong.
Yeah.
Call. You could rejam if you think he's getting out of line.
Yeah, it's, whenever you're the big blind and it's folded all the way around to where it's just you and the small blind and the small blind raises, it always feels thievy.
Yeah.
And so you're predisposed to thinking, well, I'm pretty strong here and I can re-raise here. But
Yeah.
sometimes they do have it. And of course, Jason would have been right. He was in the lead, but
Well, part of that has to do with the fact, and this is the dynamic of Brad is sitting there with one orbit left. So he's going to have to make a decision within the next 9 hands.
yeah, you have to
And you
pay
can get
attention to the
to-
chip stacks.
You know, you
Absolutely.
can get money just by folding sometimes. So
Yeah, like I said, 800 our next payout, and then it jumps up to 1,000 right after that, and $200 to $300 jumps all the rest
I
of the
think
way
Brad's
up.
got a hand here. Yep.
There it is,
He
all
saw the
in,
ace.
ace 9 offsuit.
Yeah, we unfortunately had an entry that couldn't make it today because he was sick,
Oh no.
and he chipped up to $50 extra. So
Did he really?
Did you get a $300
got
cash out?
300 cash out.
Yeah, the min cash
Poor
was
guy.
250 on this
Yes,
$120 tournament.
Bobby snap calls with 10. Brad's going to be in some trouble here.
Yeah, only one
Hoppers,
over.
get your hops in. Vicky's rooting for Jason. I know she.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Seven
Oh,
seven,
wow,
four.
wow, wow. Ooh, there's one of the outs, and John's already in the big blind. It's only another 100 call. He is going to let it go.
Yeah,
Good
discipline
discipline.
fold there, yeah. So if you're in the chat looking for a hopper to win, needs a little bit of it
Hearts.
right now. Needing to catch a lot of hearts or an ace to stay into this tournament. Bobby in the lead with pocket 10.
Yeah.
He's going to have a huge chip lead if he can take this one down, Bank.
Yeah, and honestly, it's you just need one ace. Oh, there's a 9 and a
9
2
3,
hearts. What a
jack,
flop for him.
2 hearts.
Another
Queen
heart.
Queen or an 8. There's the queen. How about an open-ended for Bobby now?
Gets
9 on
nine.
the river.
Oh my
And
goodness!
so
Wow.
Hopper trip 9 is going to stay
Didn't need
alive.
the ace.
Yep. Cut it the hard way.
Well, good news for Bobby. That was the easiest double up he'll ever have. That was basically 2 blinds, so
Yeah.
that's not going to hurt him too much. When you run bad, you want to run bad against the short stacks.
As you see here, Bobby's still in the chip lead,
Yeah.
1.2 million. DJ right behind him at 1 million. And then a huge gap to third place. Higgins,
It also
500,000.
Even out the middle of this.
evens everything out. Now
Yes.
everyone's kind of in the same spot, so I bet we'll see a little bit more aggression from some people as they.
5 to 7 big blinds at bottom 3.
Any one of these stacks
Brad might go again here.
can put a dent.
Is he going to go back to back?
King 10 suited.
Under the gun.
Under the gun.
He's just going to call.
He
Okay.
wants to see a flop.
Might.
As it folds all the
But
way
fold
back
this way
around.
jams. That's the key.
Now, Reese, would you call or folded or raised there with king ten of spades?
I'm just one of those old school guys. If you're going to come in with a raise. Give yourself one more chance to win the hand.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Because see, now you're letting John Manchester get in here with 9-5 suited.
And you have no clue where John and Derek are at now. Yeah. But Hopper's he's got a better tournament resume.
If he said somebody has 9-5 and somebody has ace deuce, you'd probably think they're reversed. But John likes to see some cards.
Ace, queen, 4, 2 diamonds, top pair for Derek, who has the most disguised hand out of the three for sure. Yeah, the ace deuce.
Oh, and he just jammed.
Immediate rip, 285 into 150,000.
Yeah, 2x pot almost.
Yeah, and neither player here. Hopper going to Hollywood a little bit.
Yeah, he's just Hollywood. He's never calling.
He's got a gut shot. He didn't like it. He's sad. He just flatted.
Not a spade out there either.
No.
So Derek, the beneficiary of a three-way limped pot.
Yeah.
That's why you play the big blind. I knew there was a special. I got to learn to read that book. That's how you play it.
And, maybe Brad saved himself there. Maybe if he jammed, he gets called by ace deuce. Although he did have more chips than him.
Yeah.
To start that hand.
I don't know if.
Oh no, maybe not.
I don't know if Derek's going to put his tournament life on ace deuce, but either way, Brad just got those chips. Maybe he didn't.
And now he's got to play the big band.
See if he could do a little heat check there.
If he loses this hand, he's already down 100K from what he just ran. So hopefully nothing crazy. Bobby under the gun. He's got one paint and he doesn't even want to push him all the way in. Get those away from him. Albert is. John's going to fold. Let's see what Mike has. Mike does the old school. Put my cards out there. Wait till it's to me. Take a peek.
Oh, yeah. My brother's the same way.
It depends on what the table is like, how I do it.
I think if you just play without looking, it's a lot easier.
Derek here, ace-10 offsuit.
It saves time.
Going to rip it into Hopper's big blind. He said, I got your last limp there. I'm going to take this one, too. Very pretty hand in the muck by Brad.
And nice enough to show. Outkicked.
Derek picking up 150 in the two hands back-to-back there total.
Good blinds for him there. He almost doubled up in those blinds. That was a good little round for him.
So Jason and Brad are both right about the same now. Both got 5 big blinds.
Yep. These players playing for a $5,000 first place prize. And the chips are kind of in two spots. 5 million chips in play, just a little over 5 million chips in play. And 2.2 of it in Bobby and DJ's hands. And then extends on down. Higgins, 570. John, a little over 500. Derek, just a little under 500. But any one of these stacks can put a dent in even the two bigger stacks. So it's still anybody's game.
I wonder if Bobby busts out those sunglasses at any point. Him and Albert have nice sunglasses. They're not using this guy. Oh, Johnny's just gonna rip it here.
Yep, ace jack offsuit. Gonna try to pick up some blinds here. Middle position. 300,000. That's hard to call off, Banks.
Yeah, especially with everyone being at the same. I like this a little more. You really want to make everyone think, okay, I'm playing for my whole tournament life. You might get some folds out of hands that would call like Queen Jack offsuit or Jack 10 that aren't great, or some low pocket pairs that you're actually behind like fours, or I mean you can't be folding 7-4. John Manchester
2-7-4.
Bobby folded the big blind, folded Queen Jack there.
That's why you raise it up.
That was a good raise by him.
Poetry, the next level is 30,000, 60,000, but there's going to be a quick 10-minute break after the end of this level, so you guys are going to have to stick around and work through that break with us. These players all started on last Wednesday. We had flights on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 253 entries, $120 tournament. That was it. $120 tournament with a $25,000 and change prize pool.
Yep. They've been battling the better part of 4 hours here. DJ with 3s under the gun. I see some people try to limp here and raise. Some people just muck.
Yeah, a lot of people fold this under the gun.
I think he's got too big of chip stacks to just fold.
Yeah,
but
I don't hate it.
He's pretty consistent with when that way.
I think it's a good move. You're trying to ladder up.
Well, if you do raise small and somebody jams, it's hard.
Yeah,
you have to call.
Yeah.
You have to, but it's really you feel bad. So I think it's the way it's a smart play.
Yeah, like I said, if you're going to come in, you don't want to limp. You want to at least min raise, and then any action that comes after you there that's aggressive, the 3s are not going to look as great.
The only reason you would ever min click there is if the levels were a little, limp there, is if you're planning on setting up a play where you limp with 3s and with like your kings, and queens or something like that, so that way you can sort of trap later. Oh, Albert with sevens. I don't think this is going to get through. He's at least going to call. I think.
Brad's only got 120 behind. He's got half his stack in here with the ace-5 offsuit. And Albert
Let
does
it
let it go.
What a bet, Brad.
Yeah, Brad there stealing the blinds away. Much needed. Late game tournament play. You're just trying to pick up orbits.
Yeah, those prize pools, they can see it in the room, which is always kind of a menacing factor. Is you can see the payouts.
Yeah, there's two ways to look at it. Do you want to inch up, or do you really want to get his chip stack to go against Bobby? There's just different mindset.
That's absolutely correct. Like I said, it's only a $120 tournament, and these, the 8th, 9th, 10th place, 8th place is $1,000. Next elimination is $800. Then you've got another $200 gap to 7, $200 gap to 6, and $300 gap. These are pretty big increases for only a $120 tournament. It's good
Multiple
ROI
buys,
for these guys all the way.
And it's a good point out from the chat that since Brad just clicked and didn't jam, he just minimally raised, it can be seen as strong. Like he's like almost baiting you to get in the pot versus like a jam might look like he really wants you to fold. So maybe that was going through Albert's head there. Jason still not without a hand except for the one ace, credit ace he had in the big blind. Ooh, Derek's got a fun hand to play. This is Brad Hopper's favorite hand.
Brad's been waiting for this all day.
Yeah. He's puts in a little more than a min click, 11, 2.5 bigs. Brad folds, Bobby folds, Albert with a real hand here. And he's not hesitating. He folded sevens, but he's not folding ace queen. DJ gets out of the way. Interesting. So this is for a majority of Derek's stack. I don't think he's gonna call, but he might be thinking.
I think he folds. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think if he had 600K, he might make this call.
Yeah.
But
dynamic here just feels wrong.
Yeah. He's going to get the count, though. Go over his options. He is still debating. And I don't think this is a hand funeral. I think he's really thinking about calling here, wondering what he thinks Albert jams with. He knows he saw him.
If he goes and watches the break and sees he's folding sevens, there and the top pair on the you're really going to think twice.
Yeah,
but they don't know that.
Faster.
We know that. they don't, obviously.
Well, Derek, part of the 27 people that came back here on day 2, doesn't want to hang his hat on the Jack 10 suited there, and I don't blame him.
No.
Yeah.
We had 30 players bag in 5 flights. 12% made it into day 2, and 3 players who are all 3 here still alive got double bags. No one could get to that triple bag bonus, but 3 of these players here at the final table were the only double baggers, and like I said, they're here at the final table, so they put them to good use.
And we almost had one more bag. I know at least one of the flights that was one off from another bag. We couldn't. We tried to talk some people into doing it, but nobody would do it.
45 instead of 46.
Players know exactly how many people are needed in a flight to.
Oh yeah,
how many people move along.
There's some campaigns
you could
going
have bought
on.
him one more time.
I could have. That was one of the only flights where I had more than starting stack going into the break. Oh, Brad's got a hand here. I think this is just going to. He's going with the little raise again.
Yeah.
Yeah, preserving that stack.
Yeah, he's only got 165 behind, so you're basically committing your stack without committing your stack. At least visually committing your stack.
Albert, another tough decision versus Brad.
He laid down pocket sevens. I don't think he does it with King Jack offsuit.
He's thinking, give me something a little better, or a little worse.
But he's also seen Brad do this twice, so he's not giving Brad.
He's not. He's folding. There's no way.
Yeah. Rough spot.
Oh, DJ here. Second chips, just under $1 million in chips, pocket sevens. Looking at that chip stack, knowing that there's not much more behind, it's either all in or fold here for DJ.
I think this is a rip.
He's only got.
Oh no.
He's only got Johnny behind him there, and Johnny doesn't have a ton of chips. He got 390, so he's committing about the same either way.
Yeah, if he does anything, it's just a jam here.
It's either all in or fold here for DJ.
What he doesn't want to have happen is jam, and then Johnny's now calls.
And that's exactly what he does. And let's see what Johnny wakes up with in here. King 6 into the muck, so isolation succeeds if Brad wants to call up the rest of his chips with the ace jack. It's kind of a tough position here. awkward stack.
He has,
Yeah.
he has
he
to
has to. I mean,
put in over half a stack on
even
that.
if it's kings, he's got a
Yeah.
shot.
And really, he's going to be happy to see that it's
Yeah.
a coin flip
Yeah.
and not up against ace queen or ace
And he
king.
has one suit blocked, which is good for him. It's basically a coin flip.
Somebody must fold to a 7 because he's actually a little favored.
Yeah. Those percentages are based on the dead cards we know. So realistically, sevens is probably 54, 55%. So most against random cards.
$680,000 pot, big pot here. Brad looking to stay alive.
This is for fourth place in chips.
Yeah, like I said, this is a big pot.
Yeah.
And DJ could take a pretty commanding chip
Or
lead
for
here.
Brad, yeah. For Brad, it's for fourth in chips. For it's
DJ is a
for
huge
third in
lead.
chips, excuse me.
DJ looking to dodge an ace or a jack, does so on a 6-6-3 flop. Brad looking for an ace or a jack to
And-
stay alive. No
Monkey,
help.
he says.
9
that's
on
gonna
the
do it.
river, not going to do it in our first live elimination.
Good run, Brad.
Brad, I told you, curse of the commentator. I shouldn't
No.
have said anything.
Yeah, it was the first person you talked about. Thankfully, I don't abide by those restrictions. Sorry, Hops. I know you had some friends out there. Our
Tracker.
our tracker Whitney is shaking
She
her
gave us a
head.
dirty look, didn't she?
Yeah.
So 9th place, $800 cash out there for Brad. And we have officially reached the 4-figure mark on the payouts for only $120 entry. It's a pretty good ROI.
And that's the nature of tournaments. Raise against 1-7s, they fold. He might have won that one.
Uh-oh.
And then you race against the other, and they call, and you can't win a flip.
And his
And here
position.
comes Kings. This is going all in.
Yeah, only 250 in the
He only
stack
has
of
what,
Jason.
5
Under the
blinds.
gun.
5 blinds, yeah.
Yep. No questions asked. Just wanting to make it look good here. As if he's given it any kind of thought.
Yeah, like it's ace 10. We'll go with ace 10 here.
Yeah, making it.
Was that the worst ace you jam under the gun there? Kelly ace 10, you think?
That's the worst I would.
Yeah. If they're putting him on a fairly tight range, I
Under
think
the
that's
gun.
probably
I
true.
think ace 10 is even a little.
And he is the
just-
short stack, but he's still got $250,000 in chips,
It's
guys.
still, it's 8-handed, right?
Yeah,
It
probably
hurts.
5s are better pair-wise.
Yeah.
Probably are folding 4s and 3s and 2s.
Yeah, it $250,000 in
Monty
the
get around
stack hurts
an ace.
everybody, and it's going to get through here.
Mike with the monster. This is going to be a snap call.
How much did he have in there already?
Oh,
man.
Not going to let that one go. So
9-3 of diamonds actually played in Kojak's. I got beat in a pot and I got down to 5 big blinds, and I was under the gun, so I was about to have to play the big blind and the big blind ante.
you just said why not?
So the way big blind ante works is if you're in the big blind, you pay it and you can't win extra off of it. So
No.
if you're under a certain amount of big blinds, you're actually just supposed to jam your entire range.
Pretty much.
So I didn't look, jam my 5 big blinds. I had 9-3 of diamonds, and Jack the natural wakes up with aces, which I cracked those suckers
That's
running
it,
over
no
diamonds.
problem.
So
Yeah.
say-
I told him he should play some good hands and scoop my 10 blinds until he knocked me out a couple hands
Yeah.
later.
yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah,
You delayed the process.
delayed it. So good pick up there by Jason to get him through this
I
orbit
said
anyway.
3 king 4 there.
Exactly what I saw. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is a
And
raise.
this is another situation here where just the blinds remain. And
This is where you need the last hand against kings. We could.
yeah, and he
Well,
kinda-
they just had it the last time they were blind v blind. Higgins min clicked and saw him fold. I think Higgins is going to do the same thing again.
and that's going to even seem way weaker of a range and more just aggression from Jason. Look
He's
at when
making it.
Jason sees it. He's going to think this guy has stolen my big blind twice
Slightly
now.
more.
Didn't
but the
take
snap
long.
fold.
Yeah,
he
it
must
didn't
not have had
take
anything.
long. 8-5 offsuit. Understood.
But that's going through his mind now. The next time he's in
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I mean, you know, Higgins does it again. He better not be weak next time, because he's more than likely going to get looked up by with Jason if he has the chips to be able to do so.
Yeah. Manchester hadn't had much of a hand since
he
we
played
got
a hand?
started here.
I don't think
Yeah,
I sat
he
down.
folded ace 8 of spades one time. He could have opened, but it didn't, turned out to be a all in pot later. He called a couple of bets with small hands, but not much since we sat down here. Bobby in a little bit of a cold spell. DJ. Now this is a chip leader hand. This is a kind of hand as chip leader. You can start putting pressure on people. Yep. Good instincts from a cash guy here. So, you know, he's going to raise with
I think he also knows that he has 2 pretty tight players on his left, and Mike is in between. But he does have 2 pretty tight players.
and Higgins is upset because he might raise that on the button, the king 4.
Yeah, Jason here, Jack 5, no help to him. Still card dead. Kings was all he got any love from. It didn't get much action, but he got some orbits out of it. John here going to make the call, defending his big blind with the Jack 10 offsuit.
Manchester's not one to give up the blind easy. He knows that those are his children.
Ace, deuce, tray, 2 diamonds, no help to either player. First to fire takes this one down.
He raised. He's got to bet the ace. Oh yeah. He
It
knows.
looks like these players are on break now, so sometimes that affects action.
Good instincts there from DJ,
But he was good anyway.
and he's got that. So a little 10-minute break here while we let him hang out. Is there a color up on this break?
I don't believe so.
No,
But
okay.
blinds are going to be coming back at 30 and 60,000.
We're getting up there.
Yeah, we saw
That's
the
3 times starting stack level.
well, it's tournament poker. Got to end sometime. Kelly, you're out. Kelly's over there.
Yeah,
I am.
What's up,
there
Kelly?
he is.
Hey,
Kelly done a fantastic job yesterday and today.
He incentivized one of the flights with Snickerdoodles cookies.
That's true. That's true. I got some of them. They were fantastic.
I brought over.
You got more?
You brought more?
I was going to bring that for both tournaments. I totally forgot.
We'll bring him
Okay.
in here.
Well,
You know,
if we got snickerdoodles, I'm taking a break right now as well.
Totally forgot.
I'll keep commentating.
I'm going to kid you.
And it's crackling off. I don't mind eating and talking as long as
horrible.
That's-
Snickerdoodles.
So
Big money,
those
Thurman says.
that weren't in on the stream right at the beginning, we have our Thursday night coming up on April 30th. The 1-3 no limit game. Be sure and contact us either on Facebook or give us a call. Get on that list for the 1-3 River Live game on Thursday night. And then obviously for a few more days until May 1st, the Quads of the Hour is still active.
That's
And,
a fun promo.
It's been a lot of fun. Not as fun as our $50 for aces on Sundays. I tell you that
I
much.
tell you, that's been.
I love that promo.
But what I want to talk about, that we talked a little bit about before, still
Right.
want to mention in on it. The road to Vegas is going to be starting this week. The long story short of it, because this is a very long story, but it's a great promotion. But just to touch on it, you can check out the graphics on Facebook or live in the room. We're going to have 54 players come for a one championship day tournament on June 5th. And a winner get the 2026 WSOP main event $10,000 ticket. How you can get in to be one of those 54 players, just play tournament poker and play cash game. Just literally come here to the river. The final table of any cash, any of the tournaments are going to get points. So the top 18 points leaders throughout the month, and then the total top 18 of total hours played in the cash games are going to get a seat in as well. And then we're going to do 9 random drawings for each section, tournament and cash players. So every rebuy, every add-on, every time you play in a tournament, you're going to get a ticket into a drawing to be one of the random 9 picked away. And then anytime anybody who plays any hour worth of cash, they're going to get that many tickets. So there's going to be a lot of tickets in that one. But every hour you play is going to be worth a ticket. So if you don't make that top 18 total hours, you can get your name drawn for the random 9 cash gamers for a total of 54 players coming back on June 5th at 6 p.m.
And that tournament that is on the 5th, the winner gets the ticket to Vegas. So that's the entry into the main event, which is normally $10,000. You get it for free, and you can win probably around $10 million for first. So
True.
conceivably, you could win $10 million. You just have to win 2 back-to-back tournaments.
And they just
No
have
big
to
deal.
they just have to remember who gave them the path to get there.
Right. Yeah. And then that tournament that's on the Progressive Bounty Days, even if you don't win, it is a Progressive Bounty is what I was
Yep.
getting at there. So
Yep.
everyone starts with the $100
Mhm.
in bounties, 4 green chips. Now, a Progressive Bounty, a little different than just a normal bounty. Do you
Correct.
want to touch on what the difference is between those two?
You lose half of your bounties. So every player is going to get a literally free $100 bounty onto their head. So if you knock out someone, you're going to get half of the bounties that they've collected. And if they haven't collected any, you're just going to get $50 and they keep $50. So if you get eliminated in that championship tournament and you haven't knocked anybody out, you're going to get a $50 bill just for participating.
So you're telling me that if I show up on this, if I'm on one of those lists,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I show up to this tournament,
Mhm.
I play the first hand and I jam without looking,
Mhm.
and somebody calls me because they look like a cheater. I paid $30 admin fees, but I get knocked out. I get $50, so I made $20.
Correct.
So if you're in those players, at least come get $20.
Make $20. That's right.
Yeah.
And then, or double it up a few times and win
Yeah.
a $10,000 ticket.
And the other thing, in case people are wondering, if you happen to get on both lists, you're only going to be counted as one, and we will draw more than 9.
Absolutely. We're going to
So
draw.
we're going to make it 54.
Yeah, we're going to draw until we have 54
Yes.
individual
So
humans
it will be
participating in this
54.
tournament. So there's a huge chance you can get in on this tournament. And, you know,
And I assume we'll go back and forth between the two, so that way we
depending
can
on
get,
which
Yeah,
we
we'll
need,
draw the even numbers from
which one we
Yeah.
need, yeah. But there's even one more extra caveat to that, in case you've been writing this down. Don't put down your pencil. There's going to be 54. So even if you don't make it in the top 54, if someone doesn't show up by the beginning of tournament time on June 5th, we're going to do another drawing from the people that are in the building. And you're going to get into the tournament if someone doesn't show up. So many, many different ways to get into this final 54 players to play down for that Road to Vegas ticket. So pretty excited about this tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun figuring out who all's in it. But once we get that figured out.
That's the whole month of May. Starts May 1st through the 31st.
and obviously the main event ticket is amazing.
Oh,
Everybody would
absolutely.
love to go, but say you've got a wedding or you're something like that. There's also the cash out option.
Yeah, you're still going to be able to trade that in for
You
an
can get money.
$8,000 cash value. So you could be thinking that you're just playing for an $8,000 cash first place prize if you want to.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you're like, well, I can't even make the main event. you know,
Yeah,
So
so
we're going to pay you $20 to come win 8,000.
right.
That's a pretty good deal.
pretty much it. You're
Yeah,
gonna-
I'll be here. Even if I don't get drawn out of the thing or make one of the lists, I'll be up there.
So-
It sounds like a great deal to me.
So yeah, no duplicates. If you're in the top 18, which I hope you will be, you're a tournament player. I'll be
I hope I'm
disappointed
in
if
both
you're
of
not.
them, but we'll see.
You do play a lot of cash.
Yeah.
But so Banks here is going to open up a seat for somebody automatically. Probably going to be a top 18 cash game player and going to be a top 18 tournament player. Kelly, he may not get the tournament because he has to work, but
Sucker.
probably top 18 cash game player. So there's going to be people being able to get in multiple different ways. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about this tournament.
And I would just show up because I almost guarantee there's going to be some people that, something's going on that weekend. They can't make it for whatever reason. So,
Well, especially from the cash game hours, because if
right.
anybody who comes in, if somebody's just traveling through and
Yeah.
they're only here a couple weeks out of the month working or something, they become a member of the River League and they play in the cash game, and then they go back home and we happen to draw their
Right.
name for the random 9, we're going to have to just draw another one. And then eventually you're going to have all the drawings, and then you're still going to not have people show up.
yeah.
So be here on June 5th if you just don't get your name picked at all. And that way you can get in that last minute entry drawing, because we are going to have 54 players come hell or high water, as they say.
Yeah, it'll be great. And progressive bounty is really fun. If it's a little confusing to think about what it is, which I know the first time I did one, I was like, wait, what's going on? you just think of it, it's like a normal bounty, except the bounties get bigger most of the time.
Yeah.
Like they just keep getting bigger. And once you win a bounty, even though you're giving away half, you basically always keep some of it. So like if I win, I get lucky against Kelly and knock him out. So my bounty goes from 100 to 150. So that if I got knocked right after, I'd have 75 for myself. So I made $25 out of his bounty instantly. And then if I got a couple more, mine would go up again, and then it keeps going up and up and up. So that prize at the end, whoever makes it and gets the ticket to the World Series, they're going to have a ton of bounties. They're probably going to win,
Or at least
several.
available to them. It doesn't always work its way to the top, but a lot of it does.
Yeah.
Uh,
Most likely it's going to be
yeah,
several $100s, almost assured.
And so, like I said, there's ways to make money in that tournament. It doesn't cost you the $100 to put the bounty. We're going to put up those monies through
Usually
the
30.
through our PSJ, and it's going to be a fantastic tournament. $10,000 if you want the ticket, with an $8,000 optional cash out if you just flat out do not want to go to the World Series.
Which would be sad. I think it's an experience to go.
It-
If
it's
you
an
like
absolute-
poker,
Yeah, it's if
you
you
should
if
go.
you play enough to get into something like this, then you should go.
Yeah, it's a bucket list that
Not just
I
say
can't
you
afford to pay the 10,000.
And let's be
but
realistic.
It's the way to go.
your cousin's probably going to get married again. Like, what?
not be able to go.
50% of marriages end in divorce, so just hit the next one. You'll be good.
They'll be fine. They'll
Yeah.
be fine. So yeah, that's going to be at June 5th. So all of the month of May, tournaments,
exciting.
cash games. Just come here and play and get your name in those hoppers, in those drawings, and don't forget to put in your tickets. Because we're going to hand you the tickets. You got to fill it out yourself and put it in the drawing.
Oh no, Larry's
Yeah.
in trouble. He can't write.
Well, you know.
Well, we could probably find somebody to do it. Oh, cards are in the air. Back to 30-60. 360. Turn yourself around here. Bobby under the gun with king 6. He probably watched the stream and said, well, I can do what DJ did with this hand.
Yep, under the gun here, going to raise it up.
Albert, thankfully not to have a decision. Higgins with the premium. We call that a Patrick hand.
Patrick, is that his range?
Yeah, he likes to get in there with those small suited cards and then wreck some worlds. Oh, Manchester with the pair.
Yeah,
What?
John here in the small blind.
Yes,
Not much more to
I
him.
love
Yeah,
this
he's
from
going to
John.
isolate here. Raise here. A quick fold there from Derek.
And if you remember the one other time that Bobby got re-raised when he limped, he did snap muck as well.
Mhm,
John's a smart enough player, which I'd never say to his face. He remembered that. And first pocket pair.
So I'm like, I gotta take advantage of what I got, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that entire
Immediately lets Bobby know I wasn't messing around. The opposite, I think sometimes Manchester would be there. First time I've got five deuce. Had to jam it. So, try to get in Bobby's head a little bit. He's being nice to Bobby. Down to 8 players.
8 players out of 253. And we're in the
Albert
4-figure
folds
payouts
A7.
right now, I believe, aren't we? Didn't
Yeah,
I say that a moment ago?
we are $1,000 right now.
$1,000 to the next one.
A7,
$1,000.
probably the worst ace. Some people say 8-6, A6.
6 is my favorite, least favorite, but
Well, see, my thing with that is that you can make that 5-4-3 straight. You can get if somebody else has an ace, you have the slightly better one.
okay.
So, but A7 just always feels. Ugh.
This one's going to fold around to a complete walk. Our
You know,
first walk
you'd
of
rather
the
king
live.
queen even though
Oh my gosh! And Bobby has jacks.
Pocket jacks. No action for Bobby. For those just tuning in, we'll take a look at the chip stacks here real quick. Like I said, the next person eliminated getting $1,000 for their efforts. We see DJ 1.5 million. Bobby still over the million mark. And those two are your highest equity holders. Third place down to
3
Albert.
Third place.
So the bottom 3 have 4
Oh,
or
yeah.
5 big blinds. That's
Mhm.
big there.
But I mean, even Jason double up here puts him in, around the top up there. So it's still anybody's game. The blinds are 30 and 60,000. These players are going to be needing to make some moves pretty quick when most of the field is around.
Oh, Johnny's
thin
gonna
bag.
go for it here.
I don't think he's not gonna fool around. Johnny
No.
doesn't fool around.
Johnny's had some good all-in hands that he could just.
Ace King, Pocket King.
Yeah,
Not much
ace king,
thought
ace jack,
required.
and kings. Yeah,
I'd almost like to see him think a little while on it, just so people don't feel like he's that strong.
he doesn't even have any medium ones. It's the third time, and only one of those hands has been shown. So
yeah,
Is
Yeah.
Jason,
he's
Queen 10. Yeah,
he has no money in the pot. Yeah,
a fun hand.
Yeah, we're not to the butt.
Dirty diaper into the muck.
Derek not picking up anything in the last
Oh.
few orbits. Bobby with an ace,
Fake
a
aces.
bad kicker, and Albert getting out of the way. So John picks up a line of blinds there. He's gonna be able to get through these next few hands with no damage done to his stack.
I had to explain the fake aces to somebody
Yeah.
that doesn't look at their cards like on the corners.
Mhm.
They look at it just flat out, like they look at the whole sides. But they call ace 4 fake aces because if you're peeling the sides, the curve of the 4 looks like an ace. in
Just
some
barely
cards.
looks
Yeah.
like it. Yep.
So it kind of has the same little thought. This is Sunburnt Bruce, by the way. Apparently, he went outside for the first time ever.
Really?
Yesterday. Yeah.
That's hard to believe.
Our dealer, Donnie, had their spring game, he was telling me. And
Oh. So a new dealer that's not an internal nocturnal person anymore.
Right,
Not
yeah.
quite yet. He drug him outside. That's what it was.
yeah, Bruce actually didn't even know what the sun was called. He referred to it as the day star.
Ah.
So he hadn't seen it before. I don't think they get that in Canada for where he's from.
Yeah, right. I was about to say.
I think John's gonna lay it down.
Oh,
Wow.
he stayed suited
In.
in the hijack.
Oh, I wonder if he saw him reaching.
He
the chip.
could have. He could have.
Mm.
We saw Derek there playing with the chip stack. Pocket 6 is good enough for him to try to get it in and pick up some blinds or get the $1,000 payday. We see that it's going to work even faster than the graphics can pick it up.
I will say that is something that some people do that I feel like if they realize they did it, they would do it a lot less. Is that people will look at their cards first, and then if they're planning on jamming, they'll have their hands on their chips.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
no,
if you-
touching the chips
And
is a
if you
huge
see
deal.
somebody
Oh.
doing that, you might like John could have seen that out of the corner of his eye and just been
Sure.
like, he kind of looks like he's about to bet.
No,
And
there's
so he folds.
that's something that
So many
they've
people
said
have
for years.
when there's a bet coming their way, they'll have their call in their hand. Or,
Oh yeah,
and there's a lot of tells.
It's a good way to. That's people talk about live tells, and I think a lot of them are kind of we're very wishy washy. But I think that's one that if you see somebody doing it, if you're kind of your peripheral is paying attention to that, it could have saved John chips because he probably raises ace eight there sometimes. But I bet he saw it there and thought, "No, I don't want to get involved in this."
he's going to do it the ace 10 here.
Yeah.
Going to raise this one up. Looks like he made it 120 or 170, a little more than a min
I
click.
think he's gonna.
Uh,
Oh, good one.
yeah,
Fold.
nine
Good
kicker.
fold.
Oh, snap call by Bobby.
Oh, is that a raise or call?
No,
That is
he-
it is a raise. He
Yep.
just didn't quite put enough out.
Min raise 340. Yep.
and this is no longer an easy call for John. He's only got 420 behind. It's going to cost him another 120,000.
And notably, his first re-raise we've seen from Bobby.
Yeah, we
I
haven't.
think.
Yeah, he has,
right.
what he has.
I think he 3-bet to isolate first, one of the very first hands. But John here, like I said, he's only started the hand with a 420,000. He put 120 of it out there. He's still got 300K behind, which is a good enough amount to double up and be right back into the mix.
There's still two people shorter stacks.
Yeah, I think you can let this one go. Yeah, and that's what he does. So good move there by Bobby, putting that big chip stack to
You
work.
think he calls there with ace jack or ace queen or tries to jam?
I don't know.
But
I mean,
ace, I bet he
it depends on how bad he wants to ladder up here. You know, $1,000 in the next payday, but it's bumping up every single elimination. And there's plenty of the shorter stacks out there. Even with that fold, he's got 340,000, which that's enough to get anybody to fold. You know, at the end of the day.
I think John lives in that bubble of I would rather be the one shoving than calling.
And
Yeah.
More than a lot of players.
That has a lot of merit
He's
to it.
that's a lot of his.
Yeah, all the short stacks. There's only 3 short stacks, 4 short stacks, but a double up puts them right back into the mix. So no one's truly, you know, being snap called by other players. They have enough to cause damage.
Again, a least favorite ace.
Yeah, but I think
Under the gun, that's pretty strong here.
Yeah.
Ace 7 suited.
Chat, chime in. What is your least favorite ace to have? We'll say unsuited ace. What's your least favorite one?
Ace King without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean,
what's your
I don't know what you're thinking.
favorite ace kicker
And
to have? And
you see
no,
John here counting this up. He's only got 420,000, so it would be for more than half of his stack, and he does let it go. Ace 6
is pretty
suited.
tight.
Oh, pocket aces for Derek. Yeah, and he's going to make the
Eights.
rejam here. So we got an all-in situation regardless what happens here. Does anybody else want to get involved?
Eight's coming around the table. That means Manchester's getting a next hand. Another ace. is
Another
out,
ace.
too.
Yeah, it's tough.
Really
for,
bad
tough
for
for Jason there. Yeah.
That's 3 aces gone.
Yeah. So Jason looking to catch some diamonds or a few 7s. So pocket 8s in Derek going up against Jason's all-in the ace 7 of diamonds. And like I said, we saw at least 2 other aces folded. Did you see 3 or just 2?
I know John folded
think-
ace 6, and I know
they're-
Mike Higgins
Yes,
did.
I think there might be 1 ace left in of the deck.
To me, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
7 queen jack. He does pick up a
Hard.
7. Got some more outs there. No diamonds, unfortunately. 10 on the turn. Can catch a king now or an ace to stay alive.
Gets the
And he
king.
does get
Oh
the
my
king
God.
for the Broadway.
Wow.
And Jason going to catch it on the river to stay alive and put Derek on life support.
Brutal for Derek there.
Yeah, he's been
That ace is it's a big card, isn't it? That ace it's a big card.
Derek played this final table so well, being discerning, and got it in good, better than even he knew with a lot of those aces being out of the.
Now,
out
Kelly,
of the
that's
deck.
how I think you like to play pocket 8s there. You really like to let the other guy get there. Not with the ace,
yeah.
but with some sort of runner.
I wait till I see the king queen jack flop, and then I like to get it in.
John with the nuts.
7-4 offsuit. The fast line 7-4. He is gonna jam it.
Oh!
Somebody definitely call him and let him know the 7-4
Oh,
horn has been
He's gonna show
sounded.
it, right? He
Get
has-
it through.
he
He's
has
gonna have
show
to
it.
show it. And we're gonna hear his reaction
Higgins.
live here. Higgins in the muck. Can he get it through the last position here? 8-4 offsuit. It's gonna work.
He had him
Let's-
dominated.
Let's hear what he says.
Commentating. Mike commentating?
Here it comes. Mike commentating.
Out to Mike.
That's a fast sign, 7-4.
thousands of dollars at stake, and the 7-4 still comes through.
Bryce says, "Hit the button."
You were talking about that 7-4 while ago. Tracy knocked out 3 people in a 4-way all in.
Yeah.
I was at the table. It was Martine raised with King Jack. He calls a 7-4. Vicky re-raised with Kings. Martine or Ace King. Martine calls a King Jack. Tracy calls a 7-4, and he hits. Martine hit his Jack on the flop,
And it comes 7-4.
and it goes 7-4, runner, take him out. And then Tracy scooped it. Derek all in with a slightly worse, just off of the hand.
Yeah, 8-4 suited. He was
Oh,
under the gun. Oh, and Bobby wakes up with pocket
Just
aces.
He just
Black.
called. Let's see if we get somebody else in there.
You devious.
That's not fair.
It's not.
John into the muck. Higgins 9-6
Who else didn't
offsuit.
have anything?
Let's see if Jason wakes up with anything to put the player.
Uh-oh.
King Jack. He may make the call with these newfound chips. He's got 500,000 in his stack. It's only 120. He's
I
already
don't
in
think-
for 30.
He is?
90 more. It's only 90 more to have two
Knock out a player.
two opportunities to knock somebody out.
True. That's true.
And depending on how Bobby plays this too, because if it's a pretty dry flop, and it could be dangerous if it comes king high or jack high, and Bobby decides to create a side
Does.
pot.
Oh, Bobby, that was tricky.
Yeah. And John here, he's almost getting priced in as well.
Now John's kind of mad
Yeah,
nobody
he
raised.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have a 4-way pot. Someone trying to eliminate a player.
You know
and
an
they
ace
all
is
get on
coming.
board.
I got a good feeling. No, I wouldn't. No, not an ace.
Pocket aces versus king, jack, and 2 speculative
Oh,
hands.
king,
How about
jack.
8-3? Derek does catch a pair.
Oh, Bobby.
Jason,
damn.
jack. Bobby immediately jumps. This is the danger that I was talking about because, top pair here for Jason in a dry side pot, and that's what's gonna confuse Jason quite a
This
bit
is
here.
so hard to get
So
away
Jason
from.
checked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, most people are going to check to try to eliminate
Right.
a player. That's
Yeah,
what I was
especially
saying.
final
This
table.
is the worst case scenario
Yeah.
for Jason because you're trying to eliminate a player, but hopefully he knows that Bobby's not going to do this with anything except ace jack
Oh,
or a set.
Well, what he's wondering is, does Bobby ever do this with ace 8 or queen jack or jack?
yeah, there's
10?
no way you can be. There's no draws. It's
no,
just a better.
it's
hand.
it's a jack. So
The fact there's no suits out there probably saves him a little bit.
yeah, Jason can only put him on
It's
the
so hard to
same hand.
fold.
Would he rip it here with queen jack? Because there's no side pot to pick up. That's what Jason has to remember. Bobby's not going after some side pot monies here.
Well,
He
if,
does.
If Bobby had bet like 110,000,
He would have snapped called
he
it,
would have got all.
you
the
know.
money.
But
It is the
because
biggest pot we've played so far. This would be for 1.2 million chips.
and he
Doesn't
does
call.
make the call and gonna see the
See if
laid
John-
trap by Bobby.
John gets rid of the nut low.
Mm,
fold, John.
mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Jason
I'll
gonna
be
see the
danged.
bad news.
We might see a double knockout here.
Yeah, like I said, that was the worst case scenario.
Now, Reese, explain how does it work if these people both go out on the same hand? How does the prize money get split up here?
Who started with the most chips?
Yeah. So Jason would get the
The higher place.
higher place.
So if the aces hold by Bobby, then Derek gets the $1,000 8th place prize, and Jason would be our 7th place finisher for $1,200.
So what Jason really doesn't want to see is an 8 or a 4
No,
or running hearts. 'cause
an eight or a 4 would be devastating.
it's a terrible situation.
Yeah.
So. Oh
There's
no.
another heart live now for Derek.
Kills his king out.
7 on the river, and Bobby with the double knockout.
Bobby.
With the trappy played aces.
Yeah.
Huge hand. And there you see Bryce making the
pointed it
call.
out.
Who got which place? Wow. Bobby slow played the aces.
Oh, Bryce pumped King Albert, knocking his chips.
Yeah, I
over.
don't know. What the heck, Bryce?
Got it. That's hilarious.
I hope he didn't scoop a few in
Turns
there.
into the manager, just thinks he can do whatever now.
I guess. So, yeah, that's a double knockout there by Bobby by just playing those aces sly as can be.
Oh.
Derek, our 8th place finisher for a $1,000 bill, and Jason get an extra $200 for the pain going out in 7th. Like I said, that was just a terrible situation.
Yeah.
Banks, do you really think that you can lay that down? And considering Bobby
It's
as well.
so hard. Once you get to the flop, you really just have to very know the player a lot. And I know they don't play with each other all that much, so
No.
it's hard because Bobby could definitely just be doing that with Queen Jack. You never know. He just called.
He just
You think aces
called the
are
all
aces?
in.
Also, I wondered, that much chips with that many people in there, that he thought, well, I may be behind, but
Well, the pot, yeah,
I've
the
got
pot
a chance to win a
could be
pot.
worth it because he's been surfing the short stack for the last
So
couple hours.
That might have had a little.
Might-
Plus,
might
they
had-
played a long time.
Yeah,
And he does feel like he probably is ahead of the short stack. So
So,
he could still just be like, well, I'm still going to walk away with $1,200.
I got a shot at
Yeah.
winning this pot.
Oh, John here with a hand, but it's against the chip leader.
DJ raised it up. Well, I don't know if it's the chip leader anymore after.
Oh, it's not,
There
right?
he goes. Bobby
No,
made
he's
a
second.
massive
Second.
pot for Bobby.
Yeah, one of the chip leaders
But DJ made the min raise here to 120.
gets it.
John,
in.
yeah, he's going to go ahead and put it in here.
Love
And
this.
yeah, I don't blame him at all. He's only got 300,000.
I think he has some folding.
DJ has to call though, only because DJ's
looking,
got
he's
over a
thinking
million
about it.
in chips.
DJ might fold. No, he does call.
He
Okay.
could, but I don't think so.
It was very close. I think if John had a little bit more,
Maybe a little
he
bit
has
more.
370 or
Yeah,
something.
but
I think
he's already put in almost half of it.
Yeah, he's
But
got
it's
one more
because
big one.
DJ's got over a million in chips that he can afford to make that call here and still be quite alive. Yeah, Dalen, we are on a 15-minute time delay, just like most streams across the country.
It's a professional move here by. Oh my God, the freaking Colossus is in the way. We can't see.
Hey, he's all in. He's
Oh,
got
Bryce says, "Sit down."
You got to stand up when you're all in.
Yeah, that's a professional move. He's got to start to leave. Oh,
How about a 6 right in the flop? King on the turn's going to seal it there. DJ, no more outs on the river.
Full
So
house.
John getting that one through. The better hand does prevail. Big double up there for John. Almost 740,000 in chips.
just like that, he's in third.
Like I said, any of these shorter stacks, even though there's definitely 300,000 in John. Of course, that one hasn't registered yet. The one we'll get that
Johnny,
one put in there.
big blinds behind everyone else. That's a pretty significant. That's
Yeah.
a whole orbit. He's behind everybody.
Yeah, but again, one double up. He's right back up there in second, third place.
It's unfortunate for him he didn't get called on any of those jams he had.
Yeah.
Who, Johnny?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing about when you play the way Johnny does. You get less calls.
Oh yeah, and
If
some-
I'm jamming, they're getting in line to call.
right.
There's people not in the hand. Can I get my hand back?
But exactly.
John definitely doesn't get out of line. So
And DJ hated a call. DJ wishing that John had more chips so he could have folded that. Or
Totally agree.
Oh, yeah.
Totally agree.
absolutely.
good recognition by John. Manchester ride the heat wave. A little bluff on the. Nope.
No,
Just gonna keep him.
not with Bobby. You want to check
You
heat.
got Bobby right
Bobby
back.
Check,
gave-
check Bobby's seat.
Albert looked at Bobby and Bobby gave him a smile like, you gotta get a walk.
Bobby just limps in. That and Albert here. Gonna go heads up with Bobby on a flop. 10-8-8. No help to either player. First one to bet's gonna take this one down. There's
Oh.
a pair for Bobby.
Big lead.
So yep, and
Double
Bobby
check.
3 on the river. You may see Bobby bet here. Nope, they're just gonna turn it over, and Albert's seeing that par
Bobby
for the
says,
course.
"The nuts."
The richer get richer.
All right, Bryce, deal somebody some aces. Let's give somebody $50 extra.
That's true.
That's
Bump
right.
up
We
the
haven't had
price.
aces at the final table.
Not yet.
No, Bobby had aces.
Did he?
That's what he
Oh.
got the big knockout with.
Well, that's
He
right.
owed $50.
Somebody give him a $50 bill.
We got to make sure
Did- I
Bobby
didn't
gets
see him
his
get it.
$50.
I mean, it's because they're playing for thousands. What can you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah. What's
Let's write that down for
somebody
Bobby.
send a-
Make sure he gets a 50. We don't want
know,
to. We don't want to
ask-
accidentally
ask
not
Wh-
give away
Ask Whitney,
money.
the tracker, to communicate to the dealer.
Bobby
Did they give Bobby $50?
dollars.
Okay, she's nodding her head yes.
They
They
did?
did it, yeah.
Mark,
She's operating in real time.
We
We're
had a-
15 minutes in the past.
we had a payout a while ago that we had to pay out the I don't know, was it 20th finish or whatever,
Mhm.
plus the aces.
Plus,
Plus
the-
the aces.
they got
them
knocked
cracked.
out, got knocked out with
got 'em
aces.
cracked, but
Now I thought we might see from John here. He's a bit on the more aggressive side. I think we can see some spots where maybe not against DJ's blind, but I wouldn't be surprised to see on this next orbit if it's folded to John and he has something like even like any sort of face card. He might put in a min raise or to try to steal that blind. I like if you're in John's spot.
Now, we got to clarify for the chat. We're talking about
John.
F or John M.
Sorry, John Manchester. Sorry.
Mhm. John M.
I think Johnny, and so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
my fault. Yeah, Rebecca, I'll take the 50. Bobby says has unfortunately been claimed.
Yeah, we got clarification.
That's
from
the
real-
dog watching fee, I imagine.
from the real timers. How about
Oh, there's
this?
another $50.
Another $50.
Higgins, We've spoken into
We'll
existence.
have to, just talk about it.
Hey, I love this caster curse thing. Let's do this some more.
Now let's see if it is a curse or not.
Yeah.
He's got 480,000 in his
Why
stack.
did my mic get muted?
Blinds are 30 and 60,000.
He's got 8 big blinds though.
It's got an awkward amount to raise with. It's either a min click or a jam, but you definitely, you want to make max
Yeah, I
value,
don't
but
think-
sometimes you
I
don't.
played with Mike a long time, and I don't think he hardly ever jams.
No,
Mike
he is
likes to use. He doesn't. He's not afraid of getting his aces beat.
Yeah,
he wants to use them to get.
going to try to get the value out of them. Unfortunately, we see not much here, and that min raise is going to be enough. Shows the aces, makes the pot there plus $50. So that's
Let's see. We'll keep track
twice.
over Higgins. Oh, this is great. Man, this is a great promotion. Let's keep it up.
Yeah.
No? Oh,
for the rest of the business day.
screams aces.
Well, we
anyways,
might bring it back someday.
next
It's not like this is
sure
it.
someday.
We have to wait till we go to Vegas.
We have to wait till Reese is out of town, I imagine.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't never check on us hardly at all, so I guess we can just get away.
no, I'm a stranger these days. I understand.
But-
a wanted man.
One thing as a chip leader that I think is interesting. Oh, Ace King, another one, almost $50 is
And
you kind of want to start seeing who's just folding their big blind, especially if you haven't played with people before.
Oh, yeah.
Here, not as much, but if you've never played people before, you can kind of get away with raising a little lighter in some spots
Well,
if you know there's some
someone-
passivity.
Oh,
no.
we have it. Here we go.
This is a clash.
this is going to be a decent size pot too. 200,000 in this 30, 60,000.
They could switch places right here.
Yeah, DJ's 1 million
he
in
just
chips, and
snapped
he's just
jams.
going to snap
Yeah.
it.
They
And
could switch places right
and
here, right? 'Cause
John here, tough decision. You can't fold Ace King, but boy, you're going to want to if you're looking at that ladder, guys.
Higgins, when he thinks, always reminds me of somebody starting up a steam engine. He sits there and then
I
it
think
starts up.
if you're thinking of the 5,000, you call.
Well, I don't know if you're thinking of first place money, but DJ's not doing this
Yeah,
Oh,
with
no, there's no
anything
doubt.
less
There
than
you go.
queens, and he's going to take the gamble that he does have the queens, and he's going to see it. You're just hoping he doesn't have aces or kings there in that
So this
scenario.
literally
Good
switch-
stand up, John. Good
This
stand up.
one's a good one. We'll
This
allow
literally
it.
switches their positions if he wins. Literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but DJ, you can't just call
No,
necessarily.
no, this hand played itself.
Yeah,
Maybe if somebody was real short and aggressive in the small blinds, you could trap a little bit, but I think it's just a raise most of the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, he's folding ace queen or worse. It's just either ace king or.
Yeah, I think he might jam. I don't know. Maybe I'm
No, I
wrong
mean
about-
John wouldn't call with ace queen. Here.
Oh yeah.
no, I think this is the minimum he's going to call his tournament life on. To a
Boom,
flop.
there it is.
Oh,
How about all clubs to give
flop.
John life?
Oh my gosh.
Queen Jack 6, all clubs, John.
Oh, he
there it
gets
is,
there
right there
instantly.
to outrun the set of queens.
Paired
No
board.
paired board,
Nope.
and it stays hold
Oh
John
my gosh.
and DJ. Tough
DJ
beat
running
there,
bad
by
versus-
DJ.
Unlucky
Mm,
DJ.
mm-mm.
I believe the last two of the last 3 sets we fought lost.
Yeah,
Set us up.
Wow.
just run out straight and a run out flush.
You hit your set and you still lose.
That's what's
That's why we're going to set of sevens.
that's
This is and immediately
yeah. Get
DJ
right
said,
out of the box.
get the hell out of the
Get
box.
out of the box.
I don't want to see you again.
So
No tip for you.
DJ's still alive. 300,000. Just
Now,
enough
which
to-
Lowry is this? Because we've seen 2 Lowrys this week. We've seen not only Mike but Matt Lowry in the building again.
Well, they're both disappear if they turn sideways.
Yeah,
So they're kind of hard to tell apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
Mike did fall between the cracks of those.
laminate flooring, I think.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
we had to
yeah.
get it.
Pry 'em
fixed.
out of there.
They did just completely flip and chat.
So what was
call,
it?
Kelly?
Was it 40 minutes ago? DJ was chip leader with like 1.6 million.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Wow.
these blinds are up there, and
Yeah.
it's a situation you're never going to get away from. He can't call with the pocket queens and see it flop. He's going to raise and hopefully to put John to the test and maybe get John to lay down ace queens, ace jacks, that sort of thing.
But
But,
that's tournament. Like you said, goes up and
that-
down. I went
Our
Probably
North
tournament
Korean
poker.
syndicate. Oh, now John gets another pair, and he's gone into this. Look at this. John gets some chips, and now he's in that World Series of Poker. I got my hand on my shoulder. Let's play for some chips here. Higgins did just flat with this Queen 8.
yeah, it does let it go.
Pretty big raise there from John.
Yeah,
210 was.
he's got the chips for it.
I like that raise with
He's
the
aggressive
fives.
with his races. He's not. Yeah.
He's just saying, look, Mike, if you want to play, let's play for all of it. I got a pair already. You limped. Smart limp by Mike there.
So Bobby's still your chip leader, 2.1 million. John with those two big hands back to back puts him just under him, second place, 1.6 million. Then all the way down to less than 500K with Higgins and Albert, 300 for DJ and 220 for
Yeah,
John.
Johnny hadn't played in a while.
No,
No.
not since those
He
kings.
jammed that ace, and the
Ace,
other king.
Ace King and the Kings. Yeah.
that's about
An
all.
ace jack. Or his
But it's
jams.
been,
But he's gotten,
been a while.
he's made money for it.
Oh yeah.
$1,000.
Laddered up. Although now DJ is kind of in a spot where he's like, well, dang it. Now I kind of want, this might be.
No,
No, he's
Johnny's
gonna let it
That-
go.
He just passed the button. He's got a few cards he can see. Maybe pick up a better ace. Mike Higgins here on
Well,
the
it's
button.
Bobby's big blind, so.
Well, that's true too. Nobody wants to go up against that right now.
And Manchester's small, so this is not.
Yeah, they're back
Does,
to back.
does he want to play? Does John want to play? He does wants to
this
play a
could
flop
get
with Bobby. Just getting into the dirt with the chip leader, the only person at the table that can hurt you. Could be dangerous. King, ace, 10. First player to bet this one's going to take this one down.
I'd definitely bet deuce three if it was me.
Yeah.
You know that.
Bobby's got the low
I'm betting.
locked.
I'm betting without a doubt.
What a
And
good
now he's got
card.
gut shots. They both got a gut shot.
Ooh,
I'm just betting it.
Bobby.
It's going to go check here.
Neither one wants to hurt the other.
To a river. Queen on the river. One liner on the board.
I think this is a check from John and then a check.
I don't think there's any reason to bet because you're only going to get
No.
you're not going to get called back.
And look at Bobby going to fire out
What
a tester
smart
here.
Check.
And it's not a snap call for Bobby. 70,000.
I think he
Little
got it
over.
here.
I mean, he just kind of threw the chips out there without thinking. And he's going to pay him off, and he's going to be right. John here going to take a little bit extra off of Bobby.
An important John, very savvy there. So one thing that is a rule in poker, if you bet on the river and then you're the one that calls, you have a right to see their hand if they want to try to win the pot. So
Yeah.
he didn't show his hand first.
Wanted to see the
He
information.
wanted to. He's like, I'm paying $70K for this information. Let me see. And then Bobby could have mucked, but he showed his hand, and now John knows. Okay, Bobby's capable of a little bit of a bluff there on the river. which is-
But would John made that call if Bobby would have thrown a couple 100,000 out there?
Probably not.
I think anything over 100,000.
Yeah, I think Bobby just didn't grab quite enough chips.
He
Because
probably
at the end
thought
of the day, they don't want to go. They don't want to go up against each other. They're the two chip leaders by a significant margin.
it's a smart bet by Bobby because he could have a jack there pretty easily. John already checked, so the only kind of hand that, like, if John has a 10, he's folding or would have bet. King, he would have bet already. Ace, he would have bet.
Yeah.
So unless he hit exactly a queen,
On the river. Like I said, I don't hate Bobby's bet. I just wish I had a little more oomph to it,
yeah,
and it probably would have worked.
Well, like I said, I would have bet the turn.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think Turney gets it through. Good call by John, nonetheless. Oh, Higgins looking. This is the steam engine.
This is the hand you just don't know what to do with.
Ace 9 offsuit
What?
for Mike here in the cutoff. Could pick up think about
This
picking up
one you
some
have to
blinds
jam,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, how about a big one there? He's
There
going to
he
go ahead and put it all in.
See, if he had ace king there, he doesn't. He will jam ace 9. Though.
Eat that, big stacks.
Yeah.
John and
Gets
Bobby
it
both in the muck,
through.
and Albert. Albert hasn't had much to work with, but he's sat here quietly and made money.
Well, not since he had those like 3 rough decisions in a row. I think Albert's had the hardest decisions so far. DJ's had the most unlucky.
Well, he
I
sat right between the two big stacks. Really, the whole.
Yeah, he's in a tough
They
position.
were the biggest stacks forever.
And then he had Little Stack Brad, who's not going to let you just sit there and do nothing. It's Brad's one of a great player, so he's one of those guys who can make having a short stack annoying for you.
Yeah, but he's made an extra $400 just by being discerning and making the laydowns.
Yeah, I'll go hang out there for 10 minutes and fold it. If they're going to give me $400. Would recoup some of those buy-ins. Johnny under the gun. He's about to have to put in 90,000 chips, which
Yeah.
is almost half of his stack. God, he's just hoping.
Yeah,
Thinking, man, if I'd have played that ace-3.
Yeah, blinds are 30 and 60, but for not much longer, going to be going up to 40 and 80,000.
Look at Higgins.
another ace.
Back to back.
Love it. That's a tourney player hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Manchester about tired of this nonsense.
Has to lay it down, though. Ooh, Bobby.
Gets the fold from Bobby.
Yeah.
Albert.
I mean, it's for
also
it's for
gets the
half his stack.
fold.
Mike
Jay.
has gotten enough chips together through these uncontested all ins that his stack is severely damaging. Big decision here for DJ. He's only got 240,000. He's got the blinds coming up to meet him. Or he's in the big blind right now, so they've already taken away a little bit from him.
I think he folds. I just don't.
Well, this is where we're going to find out from DJ what he's thinking about. Because if he's thinking about, okay, Johnny's got no chips. If I fold here, don't have much, but Johnny's probably all in before me, so I can play the waiting game with Johnny and Albert kind of, or I can go for it, try to double.
Oh,
he
he did.
says, "Let me
Okay.
see if I can double."
Yep, might as well. He says he's gonna be on for 300,000. The one at risk.
If he could have seen the hand, I think he calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's not unexpectedly in the
He could-
position he's in.
Probably happy to be ahead here.
It says 50-50 according to the fold.
Yeah, 51-49.
Fold two
So
aces. So
It's definitely pretty close because of they each hold each other's suit. You know, a lot of straight
And
possibilities.
DJ, who had amongst the chip leader with him and Bobby in a couple coolers, now has his tournament of life at stake with Queen 10 up against
Boom,
Mike's
that's
Ace
10 in the
5, 8-10, King 2 diamonds.
Right
Takes
there.
the lead pair of tens.
Queen.
Queen on
Wow,
the turn.
Jack is in a Jack only.
And Mike here needing a jack. Does
Oh, just
not
hits a
get
bow.
it. And DJ chose correctly. Going to get a full double up to 630,000, courtesy of Mike. And now Mike, the one with definitely more of a one decision than he's even had that he's shown the last couple of hands.
And this proves to me that, and I kind of knew this already, but DJ's not just a cash player. Clearly, he's played some tournaments before. That's
Oh, yeah.
savvy, you know. And it also tells us he's not here to get sixth. He's here to win.
Exactly.
And I think I appreciate people that play tournaments like that. I think it's more fun and exciting. And he's like, listen, I gotta get some chips so I can make some decisions.
Right.
Higgins, unfortunately, got one better hand to fold. Got called by a worse hand, but couldn't hold.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for wearing the A&M shirt. Sorry, Mike.
You know, you were trying to figure out the name in the chat,
Uh-huh.
the pottery and whatever. I'm just going to go poetry in lotion.
Poetry and lotion.
And we're going to
Poetry
call
and
it
motion.
asking about showing the aces. I think a lot of that had to do with our promotion on Sundays. And this is the last Sunday here at
Uh-huh.
the River League. You get pocket aces in a cash game or a tournament anywhere in time in the building. Mark Hamilton's a
Oh,
favorite hand.
He's all in.
You make $50. So I think that's why he had to show the aces.
Yeah.
John all in with a suited ace 4 in the big blind. Bobby, who had looked like he had limped in, he's going to make that call. John being the short stack here.
Bobby okay with this. He
Yeah,
won't
at
even
risk,
notice
but in the
chips.
lead.
Johnny with the fake aces. Can he hold against Queen Jack? Basically the same spot Mike was just in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see a little spicy flop here. Let's see like King 10 of clubs. It's a fun one.
2A flop. King 8 deuce. No help to either player.
Heart for a sweat? No.
9.
looks like
gut,
ace-high maybe.
gut
get there.
shots for Bobby, or John's going to get a full double up here.
Oh, I thought that was
That's
a
what
10.
happened. Yeah, it was close from
Oh.
there. So John going to get a full double up courtesy of Bobby.
Wow, nice hand, Johnny. That's a lot of times we've seen nines on the river. But Brad had it twice when he was all in.
Mm-hmm. And so there, those little
John-
stacks building it back up.
Winning is all ins. That's what it takes.
Still anybody's game.
And that's going to put him pretty safely ahead of Albert and Higgins. Johnny can eat another couple orbits here. I do love the mentality at the final table because there was one person rooting for an ace, and there was 5 people rooting for a queen, a jack, or a 10.
Yeah, they want these eliminations to move up that ladder.
It could be your best buddy over there, but you're in your head going, "Come on, Jack." There will
And
be
here's
interest with
John
chips.
here. 1.8 million in chips, under the gun, ace 4 suited.
Raising into Higgins big blind. So by doing this raise, John is saying, "I'm going to call your jam, Mike."
Yeah, no matter what.
Mhm.
And, we saw Mike earlier. He doubled up, built up those chips, and now he's kind of back to square one. So he knows he can do it again.
Albert really has had the toughest folds.
And Mike with the queen 5 suited, is it going to be good enough for the rest of his chips? He's got about a third of his chips already in there.
I personally have a hard time folding.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
mean it's hard when you
You're
like,
fixing to be the small blind. but
yeah, you've already put the big blind out there.
It just sucks because it's under the gun. He's never folding.
Yeah,
Oh no, you know that.
You are suited though.
you're behind most
So yeah,
99% of the time.
he'll only have 120. No, 100.
Yeah, John's not doing this with Jack 10.
Lets it go.
He does let it go. I don't hate it.
No,
You know
he's got 160 left. He
Okay.
was
Yeah.
240 when the hand started.
Yeah, he can survive.
So-
He can survive the small.
So he's going to 120 after the blind.
Right.
Yeah, he's gonna have about a
So-
min click behind.
Line should be up pretty soon.
So he has to double up to get back to where he was in that hand. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, and it looks like the blinds did go up. Get
48
confirmation
now.
here.
Oh, it just went up. Oh, that's even.
Yeah, that's
I wonder if that was the
even
last
tougher.
hand hit. Oh no, that was 80K because he was at 240.
That,
right?
That's right. That's right. So that was the first hand at the
We're very good at math.
40-80. You know,
I
we're,
was a math major.
we're trying
Yeah.
to pay attention.
You were a math major?
Well, it was back when math was like, in stone, you chipped it. and,
Yeah.
What? There weren't any tablets or anything.
A university gave you a degree for math.
Well, it was Angelo State.
Oh my God, they're accredited. I mean, that's
Albert-
awesome, Kelly. I didn't know that.
Albert
Albert jams with the chat.
finally picks up something
God,
here in the
poor DJ,
hijack,
just with like a
hoping that nobody has anything.
I think.
DJ's never gonna want to play a tournament on this final table. He's just in there. Love it, DJ. He
Yeah,
hated
DJ's.
it, but does it.
That's a race. I
And,
mean,
you know, if you're Albert, you don't mind it. I mean, it's way better than being
Honestly,
behind
I'm a
aces
little
and kings
surprised
or
because-
ace king.
This is the first hand Albert's open shoved. So
I think DJ just decided to coin flip.
yeah, he's just hoping he's flipping.
John
And-
here's got a lot of chips, but not enough to make off
Oh,
that all in
see,
for
Albert's-
DJ.
what do you have? 3/3?
Yeah.
Yeah, Albert.
Oh,
300
DJ has him covered.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking DJ was this.
No, no, no.
Okay, this makes a lot more sense.
DJ's going to get some back here.
So Albert was under the gun, so it's like, I'm going to be the big blind next hand.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't hate it by Albert
I
at
don't
all.
either.
He hasn't caught much cards to do much with, and Jack 10.
And there's no decision to be made here.
You heard one person saying Jack 10 and the whole other table saying 4.
To a flop. Albert
that's
looking for a
paint.
jack or a 10.
Oh,
How
he
about a
did.
jack
Wow.
right into the window?
God,
DJ drawn down to 2
Ooh.
outs.
And the
5 not going to do it. 2 on to the river, and Albert.
yeah, poor DJ.
Patience pays off for Albert, and DJ's decline slips down a little bit further, but he's still in it. And as we've seen, definitely 1-2 hands turn it right back around.
And it is a good point out. Like, I know a lot of people when they play tournaments, they get discouraged because they lose a flip or they lose a big hand. And DJ right now is kind of showing that he made plays earlier. Like when he had that king 6 and won that one hand off of John Manchester where he raised, got called, and then bet flop. That's almost as much chips as he has right now.
Oh yeah, no,
So,
I
like,
mean,
Those
he's-
little small things that he did then have kept him alive till now through the bad beats so that he's
absolutely
yeah. And Bobby here trying to fake everybody out.
trying to fold his big blinds.
Too many
so
chips, so you don't care. Come after it.
DJ ace 9. That's nothing wrong with that. Put in the last of that stack, 280,000, just enough to give people pause.
Oh, yeah. 6-handed, that's
It's only
automatic jam.
it's only 3 bigs, but still over a $250,000. When there's only 5 million in play.
Let's see if Bobby decides to fold. It'd be so funny if Bobby called that.
No, after trying to fold the big blind. So that right there is going to pick up an orbit for DJ.
Oh.
So he's not going to take any blood for the next 3 hands.
No, very good play by DJ, and he's still here. He started, and that's why you get that big stack. You can take several beats, and you're still in the tournament. You're still fighting. He's in basically the same chip stack that Johnny's in. Albert's got a very tall, like
He's-
water bottle.
Tournament. It's a tournament water.
Yeah, I mean,
You fill it up once for the whole tournament.
yeah, for all 6 days. You could.
DJ here under the gun, up to
saw-
400,000 now.
I saw him get a 10-pound bag of ice.
Yeah,
I didn't quite get it all in there,
Yeah.
but he got most of it.
He's thinking
Yeah.
about making another move here, or is he just doing a chip count to see where he sits now? 400,000. I think even though you're going to be big blind next hand, I think you can just go ahead and survive it right now. You just picked up a level of blinds, so you can let this hand go. Anything that calls you is just going to have you killed most of the time. So
Now Whitney back here has her Stanley water bottle, but it's not filled with water. There's Johnny
let's jack
Too late.
10 and go.
Higgins.
Only 120,000. Going to have to make a decision here the next couple hands.
I
That's
want to
queen
go
five's
into
not it.
golf announcer voice whenever Higgins looks at a card. Higgins
It's fitting.
on the par 4.
Now looking down at queen 4.
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby going to complete. And Albert going to be able to check his
Ooh,
option.
kicker.
Both players
Oh.
sharing a 3. King 3 versus ace 3. Lowry puts out a flop 7-4-5.
Spicy. 6.
A quick check. Another 5. Does Bobby want to bet this here? You know, Albert's sneakily chipped up here to 660,000.
Nope.
Then the river is not going to do anything. They're going to turn it over and ship
Yeah.
Bobby the chips.
Albert's like, God, man, I thought King High might have been good.
Not against Bobby, not today so far.
Bobby says, you know me. I don't play anything less than that.
So now we got DJ in the big blind. Let's have a quick look here at these chip stacks while Lowry shuffles.
We got some Go Johnny in chat. Oh,
So
Higgins.
John and Bobby both 1.7, 1.8 million, all the way down to Albert, 660. John and DJ 400,000, and Higgins. This hand or the next one, Banks.
Last report.
Could be 3 hands, but I think Higgins gets it in this hand or the next one. Any paint here?
Yeah, I think any paint, you're right. It has to go.
This is probably
Let's see.
Oh, that's not it.
5 deuce.
into the sand trap. Bobby, the button pressure again. Savvy, that Bobby.
Yeah, raises. Did he raise it?
Yeah. Oh, he tried to. He didn't
Two-
realize it
200.
wasn't raising. Oh, no, he did make it.
Yeah, he did make it 200,000.
I'm done.
So here, Albert now on the button.
Yep.
Higgins, the last free card he gets to look at. He's only got 120 in his stack. He's got to put in 80 of it in the big
Yeah.
blind. Yeah.
And all of it the next blind. So
Yeah, this is going to be
And he puts Johnny in
a
Oh,
weird
weird
spot. Yeah,
as
you're right.
a low chip stack. It's only 40,000, and so you probably should call. But like, is he going to be discerning, thinking, well, if I put the 40 in, now me and DJ are basically the same chip. He'd be down 120 if he lost.
if this was me, my money would be in.
I do that. I do that a lot.
I think it's
mean,
just you got to put it in.
you're getting the most
why-
equity
why
for
leave
doing
my
it here
cards?
instead of just picking up the small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I put them in without even looking because it's a no-brainer to me.
Now Mike Higgins looking down at 6'5" of
See,
diamond.
now he's going, what can I do here? Well, you should have already been on.
Par 5 12. He goes in.
And you think, well, that's such a bad. No, that's the right play.
One hop off the
Wait.
green.
And it's good hand. Suited. He's got connectivity. I love it. And Johnny,
And like I said, this is that awkward spot for Johnny. He almost has to call.
and he doesn't think about it. Just calls.
Yeah, he's pretty much has to, but it's a
And now he's way ahead.
not insignificant part of his chips, but he's going to see that he's.
Johnny goes,
is
I'm way ahead. Oh my God, I'm way ahead. You can't believe it.
Yeah. And if Johnny loses this spot, he will be tied with DJ, which is kind of crazy. But
Mike Higgins at risk of 6'5" of diamonds. Queen or King Ace
Oh,
4.
Mike,
Yeah, there's no else.
There's another king.
6 or a 5 or a 4.
How about an 8? And
You hit a
we
pair.
lose Mike Higgins. Good run, sir.
Oh, my prediction is out. Sorry, Mike. Good run.
Yeah,
He lost that one.
He was our chip
Yeah.
leader heading into the tournament.
well, no
They do.
stranger to in-game tournament play.
No,
Well
he
done,
won, he won
Higgins.
one out in Vegas last year for
Yeah.
30
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a season. That's when we talked about who we thought were going to win going in. That was my. This guy's not the chip leader, but I think he's got the best spot. We're almost at 220 or 2,000. Almost at 20,000.
1,500 for Mike's efforts. And what we didn't say earlier, he double bagged in the first 2 flights, and then had to leave town and couldn't even go for the triple bag bonus. So
He drove in, just got here right when it started.
yeah, he fired 2 days, 2 bags, and then left town, came back and got.
He told me, he said, I'm not sure I'll be back when it starts, but he made it back right.
We almost ran him out of town.
came back for
Johnny
$1,500 of effort.
Clean suited.
Ooh, wants to keep a hold of those chips he just got.
That was Bryce's pick for most overplayed hand. What's your
I don't hate it.
most overplayed hand, Kelly?
Did I play or did other people play?
Poker players in general.
King Jack.
King Jack. What about you, Reese?
King 9.
King 9. Okay.
A lot of people.
What a flop.
How about this?
Oh.
Jack 9, Queen.
This is between the chip leaders.
Queen top pair for both players. Open-ended for John. Bobby with the ace queen. He's going to put out a big bet here, 150,000.
Johns can't fold. Does not like it.
Now hates it with a passion, but he's got top pair open-ended.
And one thing about Bobby is that Bobby does not bet light.
No, Bobby's not doing this with air. He's not doing it with a club draw. He's not doing it with
He's charging you too.
ace 10. And he makes the call, and now we have almost $1 million pot, boys.
Oh my
10
goodness.
on the turn.
That could kill the
pair.
action.
It could kill the action. John here's probably going to check this, and Bobby's going to check. Yeah, we
Yeah.
see it there. So Interesting river here.
No.
The ace gets there. A 2-pair versus bigger 2-pair.
Oh, it goes
And
check,
it
check.
does go check, check. Thanks for
So
both guys.
lucky.
Manchester, they're remembering those were
Wow.
expensive cards at the last moment. Sees the bad news. and lays them down.
What a roller coaster of a hand.
They're going to wear the carpet out, the felt out.
I'm telling you,
Shoving.
shoving those chips over to Bobby.
I
Bobby's
mean,
just crazy.
that could have been way worse.
that could have
than
been
not.
way worse.
Yeah.
I don't think Bobby was ever going to fold at any point in
I don't
that
think
hand.
he folds turn.
You know, those are not two real aggressive players. I mean, they understand the value of those chips.
I think the only way John wins that hand is if he bets turn and then somehow turns his hand into a bluff on the river.
Right.
Maybe, but I mean,
I
there's
doubt
a
it.
one-liner on there, but
Yeah.
these guys with this, I mean, over $1 million in the pot.
He's got to bet it twice.
He's got to bet it huge and twice, yeah,
Yeah.
to get him even to think about getting out of the way. So Bobby there,
That was a crazy
2.4,
hand with
Yeah.
border in.
almost 50% of the chips in play, and Bobby's
DJ
stack
all in queen 9. Love it. Johnny folding better.
cut off.
Both John's better hand.
Bobby's gonna have to call here, and DJ is gonna see the bad news.
Yep.
DJ picked up in the cutoff queen 9 offsuit, trying to pick up some blinds.
Kind of worst case scenario for DJ.
Yeah, worst hand. Bobby there at king 9 of
Throws it
diamonds.
down with authority too.
I'm telling you.
Well, he slow rolled it a little bit after he saw the other hand.
Yeah.
Again, okay.
The DJ here looking for a queen and only a queen
all
to
you
stay alive. Lowry to
Oh,
a
in
flop.
the
King
window.
8
Club.
for
Clubs.
clubs do count.
We need to club. Oh, no.
Nope, not going to happen. And we are going to have our
played.
5th place finisher, DJ. I think his navigation was great at this final table, guys.
I
I
think
think he took a couple bad beats, and that's about it.
I think he collectively ran the worst.
Oh, absolutely.
And, but I think he played well, especially for a cash guy.
Yeah, laddered up 1.8K for his effort. And then there were 4.
And Johnny, who has won all of his all-ins, has gotten
Has anybody
5
called him yet, though?
once.
Oh, once, okay.
Or
He
twice.
had
twice,
the
twice.
ace king, and yeah, I mean
Okay.
he's
Most of them have
he's won when he's needed to.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of just sat around. Sometimes that's how you do it at these final tables. You sit around and just ladder.
I wonder if they're going to do any chopping.
Well,
Yeah. And
John's probably
they're
about
allowed
do
to
some races.
chop underneath 5 players. We're down to 4, but they do have to play to a winner. And now John's going to pick up ace king. Johnny's going to go all in for over $500,000. Only going to get called by some pretty high pocket pairs here.
Kind of sounds like they're already talking chop a little bit.
And how about Albert? Just sat back and found himself in this position to discuss chop. Hasn't had anything to work with, and just
Albert's still in?
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Taking a nap with the cards that he's been getting. He hasn't really had much to work with, and found himself in a top 4 scenario.
And so fourth place is
Yep.
2,000.
Pulling that up right here, we've got 4th place, 2,200.
2,200.
Yeah, 22, 26, 35, and 5,000. So they could be discussing it, and they really need to discuss it because at the end of the day, the blinds are going to be creeping up on 50 and 100,000 next level, and a couple double ups, and you're no longer the chip leader.
Well, right now, Bobby has the most big blind. I think he's got 20 some odd bigs at 100, at 500K, 100K.
Yeah, he's got over half the chips in play,
John's got 16.
51%. Yep.
but he's only got 26 bigs here in a few minutes.
Now, I don't know how generous Bobby's going to be, but if I'm Bobby, I'm probably not.
Bobby's ready to go home.
If he's ready to go home, then, he,
Got to feed those dogs.
yeah, he's got to, if he's talking chop, he's probably saying, well, give me a chunk, and, but I'm not, he's definitely not even chopping.
No.
Let's see how aggressive he gets. These guys are starting to talk chops, and once the players start discussing chop, you don't want to be eliminated.
This is
So it's kind of a time to start leaning on players.
the second button in a row Bobby's raised on.
Yeah, he's queen something. He's raised every time.
Yeah.
You're right.
And unfortunately, not even derogatorily, but the 2 people on his left in the blinds
tightest
are the tightest players
Yep.
at the table. So Bobby can do that literally automatically on every button here on out, and it's going to work a majority of the time because Albert and Johnny are just guiding their way up the ladder and done a great job at it. And that's not even a knock. That's tournament poker.
Yeah, and they had about the same stacks.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're still here, because they've been snug with their chips. They've been.
We just need one little collision, and these chips could all
Absolutely.
of a sudden Albert could be chip leader in a few minutes. You never know.
But if a couple of those stacks double up, we could be here another hour. Bobby here, 10-9 offsuit under the gun. Yeah, he's going to put some chips to work still.
Bobby has decided to
No,
go in
maybe
and
not.
play every hand.
No,
Oh,
he
okay. I thought
shows
he
discipline.
called.
Albert there getting out of the way. Johnny looking
Johnny
at
is
king,
gonna-
queen.
Oh, just makes the call.
He's going to play this one slow here.
He's not. Yeah.
And Johnny versus John. How about 7 deuce versus king, queen?
John off. Oh, deuce in the window.
Deuce 5-3.
Is that Jeff?
No, that looked like mailman. Or was it postman?
Oh, is that
Mailman?
Postman Bill? Yeah, it is. I see it now. The arms looked a little bit like Jeff. I did notice that Bryce is in like manager clothes today.
True.
Boy, he
Yeah.
came in looked like he was going someplace fancy.
Hey,
Yeah, he came in and taking it seriously.
love to see it. Love to see
Appreciate
it.
that.
Bryce and Kelly here in
I
the
can't
booth.
afford. I can't afford that stuff.
Yeah.
Newly appointed managers of the River League,
I'd be a terrible.
even though they've been running it already. We
don't-
decided to make it official.
I would never look like it. I would still be here in shorts and a hoodie. Here you go.
So Bryce in the box now. Blinds are still 40 and 80.
Albert,
King 7 off into the muck.
he likes to really get down there at it.
Yeah. Well, he's got to look around that. You know.
Postman Bill asking if there's a seat open. Why versus
What's the buy-in?
Yeah.
why versus
Uh,
one here?
John here, 9-4 off suit.
What do you do
Does he
9-4 off?
really want to peek?
Into the chip
Poke at the chip leader's big blind?
Reese, what are you doing? Are you folding this or are you gonna
We're already into the next hand.
Yeah.
If I'm looking down at
'cause you
9-4.
raise so much? Kelly, what about you? Do you flat or
I think
Looks like-
so. I think I flat.
No.
yeah, it looks like John is
I don't like
to
this
flat
give up.
everything. Yeah.
No. Bobby's capable of anything with anything. And if you're just getting in the hand with him,
Well, I think Bobby sees it also that he's not also going to fight back.
yeah, pair for John. Bobby turning open-ended. John decides to fire here. It could be called unless he bets enough.
John doing a little talk,
Yeah,
a little
he's
chatting.
A little bit of chat, and he's going to get Bobby to lay it down. A little bit surprising.
Well, one thing about Bobby that I think that could be a smart fold for him because there was 2 suits out there, clubs and spades. So
Cuts out a lot of your open-ended outs.
yeah, even though neither of them were good for John, you don't love half the deck that you hit. So you could hit your straight and still not love it. So
Yeah, because they don't have to have the flush, but they can.
no.
They can bet it like they have the flush.
Rebecca,
And he's got a king. His bigger card is not one of the suits out. So it's basically one king you feel great about.
Rebecca in the chat saying the puppies need biscuit money.
They
Talking,
do need
talking to
biscuit.
Bobby. Well, he's already got a little over a couple grand
Yeah.
worth of puppy biscuits
Oh.
tied up.
Puppy feet from. Oh no, those aren't clubs.
Yeah, this is
And,
an
Johnny.
yeah, he's going to go ahead and ship it in
Standard
there. He's
move.
just not wanting to give any movement to these players, and I don't blame him.
Well,
You know-
yeah, there's so many chips out there. You just got to
Yeah.
go.
And with those jams, he really hasn't clashed a lot aside from the first one.
But these orbits are so expensive. That's why he's chipped up.
Yeah.
You know, he's 640,000, and now he's in the big blind, and it hasn't cost him a thing.
I'll be interested to see if Bobby's aggressive on this button for the 3rd straight time, or if John Manchester tries to pick up on the fact that there's always this interesting dynamic of they both kind of know they should be bullying this spot, so John gets the first shot at it, so he can, if he,
Yeah, the only issue for John is he's got Bobby behind him. That's the
Right.
problem.
so like this is a great hand to see. I would love to see a raise here from him.
I mean, even if it's a min click,
Nope.
no, he does let it go. Bobby here,
Another queen.
no,
But
he
not
decides
suited.
not to do it
Oh.
a
Not
third
suited.
time.
They were both suited
And a
before.
walk there from Albert, and John was ready. He had the queen jack suited, not terrible four-handed, and John's going to pick up some more blinds there.
So, and that could be something for Bobby where he's just like establishing, I'm not going to raise every button.
Yeah.
So because if you're raising every button, people are going to be like, well, you're not even looking.
Eventually going to look him up.
Right. So maybe I'll do this now to get it again later. I would have liked to seen a raise out of John there. I think if he raised there, he might get one call, but he could continue in a lot of spots because they do have to give him credit for a better hand considering he has to get through
Bobby, yeah.
Yeah.
Albert here, Jack 8 offsuit. Decides to let that one go. Battle of the Blinds,
Oh.
Johnny, another ace king, and just rips it in.
Another jam from him. Man, Johnny has gotten some hands at this
Yes,
final table.
absolutely.
His third ace king. He's got kings, ace jack twice. I mean, he's
He's
gotten the most hands.
Just
I think,
chipped
for
up a
sure.
couple 100,000 just in the last couple hands and blinds by
Yeah.
playing it right and getting the walk from Albert.
Now he's half the stack that
Yeah, he's almost threatening to get out of
Manchester has.
pre-jam territory. He's going to have to start making measured raises. Unless he
Well,
just wants to keep
we'll
collecting blinds, and I don't hate it.
What do you think his raise becomes now? Do you think he still jams, or is this does he make it 160?
I don't know. We're like I said, we're creeping up on the 50, 100,000 range. So 150K for putting in, 700. That's not a terrible takedown. Just to put max pressure on the opponents.
Is gonna
Albert finds it all in 380,000 with the king or queen 10 offsuit.
Jack last time, remember?
oh
John could think about it, but lets it go. Bobby's in the big blind, gonna have to be pretty distance off to lay this one down,
Yeah, he's
and he does.
does let it go.
He does let that one go. So I feel like he's should be calling there a lot of the time with his chip stack.
300. He had 300,000.
300,000.
He was in for 80.
Yeah,
That's pretty close.
yeah,
8-7 was suited.
yeah. I think I would have had to made that call there.
I think he's looking like I want to keep the chip stack over John.
Well, especially if they're just still discussing any
Kelly, do you
tops.
believe that the Nit Reese calls with 8-7 clubs?
No,
Absolutely.
Not even. For
Absolutely.
No,
Okay. All right. Well, propaganda.
7-4 maybe, but not.
I'm gonna play someday. I swear.
Yeah. Well, that's what we hear.
John here under the gun. Can't pick the blinds up on this time. 10 deuce into the muck.
Well, he looks at it and goes, "Where's my ace king?"
King 4. A
Bobby
notable
here.
tournament hand.
It's like he raised it up. Putting pressure on Albert here.
Again with a tough spot for Albert.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Reese.
Guys,
King
let it
9
go.
can't play it.
Nope, I wouldn't play that one.
Four-handed,
Wow.
four-handed to King 9 is pretty strong.
Mhm.
I'm not saying he should have. I'm just saying
It's
that's a
definitely
strong
borderline.
hand. That's a strong hand, four-handed.
Ace 9, I think you have to do something about it. And I think that King 9, though, you
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
can't always say
like
that.
I said, he's been patient this long. Don't put it in like that.
I think Bobby
Well, you're right there. That's
Yeah.
what he's been playing.
Bobby didn't raise that last button because he heard about the puppies needing treats, but
Yeah.
maybe at this point he's gotten past. Oh,
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 how about a
$50.
$50?
Shot time gets
Let's
getting
write it
around.
down. Oh, let's
Now-
keep
and
how
now
many
how
more?
does
These, let's not chop before we get at least one more.
And we had 3 at this final
Three-
table
yeah,
alone.
I've got a little record here.
I don't know how many we've given away in the room here. Pocket aces. Anytime you get
Well, what would hate
pocket
to
aces
happen
on
is that we
Sundays,
didn't
Well-
accidentally give this away.
Last I looked, there was
So
a whole line.
14, I think, the last
And
I
he's-
saw. And that was 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago.
So what just happened here? I saw an all-in button fly. John raised
Oh my
to
God,
190,
Bobby
and Bobby jams
What?
into the aces of John.
oh,
Albert and Johnny's patience is going to pay off crazily here. Snap.
Wow.
Call, obviously.
He's got the fake aces.
I mean, it's not a bad play by Bobby because John folds a lot there.
A lot of the time there. He's only calling with aces or kings.
But if he ever hits a 4,
Yeah. And here's the thing. He still has second chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
What a
It's exactly half his stack.
what,
this
Exactly.
is to flip places.
for half the chips in
Oh.
play. And if you're Albert or John, you're loving this.
Yeah, this is
No, I didn't walk in.
It pretty much just
Johnny-
switches their positions, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
if you're Albert or Johnny here, I mean, you're just like 4.
4-1 time.
Yeah, this is the best case scenario
Yeah.
for y'all.
2, 3, 5, a heart, something like that.
Some hearts, some low cards.
Bryce here getting the chip count accurate. Lots of excitement here.
What a
A
hand.
big pile of chips going
Oh,
into
man,
the
look at
middle
that.
here.
There's chip envy right there.
This is $1,000
Yeah.
pot here at least.
Absolutely. To a flop. 6-8 jack, 2 diamonds. John with the ace of diamonds. Bobby
Yeah.
looking for a 4
Oh,
and only a
straight.
4, a 7
7
now.
Ba, 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 ba.
More outs. King on the river, not going to do it. Massive double up for John with the pocket
Wow.
aces. And Bobby's
And $50.
And 50.
and $50 to boot.
And just to we're clear, 685 out there. So
4, 7,
Fast,
4,
fast,
4 7. Would have
taking it
got
down.
it.
Yep.
Would have got it.
well, we're just making sure for the record that those trash hands aces would have lost to 7-4 yet again.
Jeez Louise,
Wow.
what a swing. Let's take a look at this chip stack. Quite a few people tuning in across all of our social medias.
Bobby
we do
still got
appreciate
double
it.
the third, though.
Oh, yeah, still 1.3
So,
million.
That's the other reason why jamming there wasn't
Yeah,
awful.
The slight misstep, but not
Well,
devastating.
With the chip stacks, it wasn't. Next hand, it could be chip leader.
Oh,
And
yeah.
sometimes people say when people double up, they get talking chips, but I don't think Manchester needs those.
No.
Oh, no, he's a good talker.
Yeah.
Now here's John picking up another suited blank
John's
back.
a lot of fun to play with.
Man, Johnny has just never
Another
had
eight.
any
No
resistance.
contestant. No
These
contestant.
hands.
He's just picking up the blinds and stacking it up.
Oh, paid advertisement for my brother. Thanks, Jake.
Dalen in the chat. Disappointed Mike got knocked out. Said he wants to come down to get some TV time. Absolutely. You can sign up this Thursday for the 1-3 stream on our Thursday night streams here at the River League.
Definitely will.
Come
I
play
think
some
that's
1-3.
Dalen from the military Dalen.
Yeah, could be.
I think so. I think that's how his name is spelled. I could be wrong.
I only know two Dalens. One's a dentist and one's military.
I think. Oh, okay. I don't know who spells her name like, but or maybe it's a Dalen we don't know. In which case, definitely come.
Never know.
This could be a
Boom, baby. That's what I'm
this
talking
could be
about.
a shove. King
Branson.
suited king 3-handed. I think it's a.
Yeah,
Oh,
Albert
oh,
does get it in.
man.
King 4 suited, and John's going to pick up one of
Let's
his. Oh, he's
go.
going to let it go. He's going to continue the slow battle.
Wow.
Let the big stacks maybe knock
look,
it out. Oh,
there's
hang on, Lowry. He's in a hand now. He don't care about $50. Come on, Lowry.
He says, "Let me get your picture."
Don't worry about the all-in you're facing.
Oh, that is dentist eaten.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's.
Yes,
I haven't seen you in a while, sir. You definitely need to come in.
definitely have to.
Your buddy Judge made a great run in this tournament.
He did. Allegedly.
Golly, I can't coming in and asking a guy for a photo when he's facing an all-in situation.
I think-
I mean, I know he's new. He's only been working about a week, right?
Lowry?
Yeah.
Second day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, he's got that those twins coming. He's probably thinking about that.
He's not thinking about anything but that. Promise you that. Pocket pair for John.
Jam or a full? I think he's a full.
It's a fold.
I think this one's going to be a fold.
Yep.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, he wanted to, but no reason to. John here on the button.
Now
Queen
this is
Jack
the
is
bet.
off suit. 2.6 million, half the chips in play. Wants to put them to work.
Oh, just flats.
How about a
Flatted
limp?
it?
We are at that 500, 100K.
500 and
level.
100. And Bobby. Looks like the raise.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's 300, 250,000, 260,000.
See, king 9.
Mm-hmm.
You keep talking about king
How
9
about
over
this?
there.
Albert here.
For Albert.
King Jack, tough situation.
Oh,
And he does go ahead and get the feet wet, putting it in. And this is going to put John in an awkward spot, Banks.
this is essentially
Oh, it's an easy fold.
it's an
now.
effective 4-bet, which good, well played by Albert. I mean, Bobby's going to call for sure. I think.
And he's way best. Way best.
This is no way he's calling queen jack against two people, is he?
Well, he's got to worry about the fact that even if he calls,
We've
Then
seen
it
Bobby jam.
reopens.
Yeah, and we've seen Bobby jam and
Bobby
and
could definitely jam.
dry side pots.
And then what? Are you risking 1 million chips for this? No. I think this is a fold.
He's just posturing. There's no.
Now if
He's
the jam
posturing.
if the jam wasn't enough
Right. To
and
reopen.
Bobby couldn't reopen, then I think this is the
Maybe see it flop, but then you're still susceptible to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, you got to play at risk. We're talking, the difference between 22, 2,600, $400, $500 pay
great
jumps.
timing by Albert.
Yeah. Like I said, Albert's played this final table perfectly, as far as
Very
I'm
well.
concerned.
Yeah.
Hasn't really had the cards, played what he had
He
decently.
pats his cards for good luck. He says, "Let's do it, boys." He's out here trying to win.
Well, you know a queen's coming.
Yeah.
We know that.
And we'll hear John tell everybody.
Oh, I want this.
So Albert here at risk, but
Ace
a
queen on the
good
flop. Come on.
favorite here with the King Jack versus King 9 of Bobby. Bryce putting out
Ace.
ace 5 deuce, 2
Bobby with the
spades.
higher spades.
On
Oh,
the
this is
turn
the-
of
yeah.
7.
Johnny had twos in this hand.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he would have flopped a set.
Oh,
Queen on the
I
river.
told you. Ace
Kelly.
queen.
You're exactly
Of
right.
course, deuces would have won.
Hit
obviously.
Queen Jack.
yeah.
So Albert stays alive. Patience definitely paying off as he has finally crossed over that 1 million
Okay,
chip mark.
here's the deal. If Johnny jams deuces there, there's no way Jack Queen's in the hand. But what happens when you think the King Jack King 9?
I
Albert,
think King
I
Jack
think Albert
probably
still
folds.
comes. I don't know because
That
I
changes.
think if you can,
that changes the dynamics when Johnny jams.
Albert,
But
Johnny, we've seen lots of kind of tighter play from him, so I think Albert probably folds.
I think
honestly
everybody
takes
folds.
the blinds
The
out.
set would matter. That's West.
Now, if he calls, Bobby may not rake that raise,
Right.
and it might just get flatted, and then he wins
Yep.
potentially way more.
That's the way poker is.
Yeah. So, especially with the blinds as high as they are. Like I said,
Well, that-
50 and 100,000.
The order of the hands, when the orders come, it
Yeah.
just changes everything.
And this is definitely flat. Just a minute ago, and this is why people, when blinds are so big, will talk chop even as a massive chip leader, because Bobby was just at 2.7.
Oh yeah, one hand you're
Now
decimated.
a couple hands later,
the short
Johnny's
stack.
doubled, Albert's doubled, John's doubled. Now he's short stack. He's got
Yeah.
6.5 bigs.
Oh, absolutely. Write me a check. Let's play for the title. And how about another? There you go. You got it.
Hey!
Pocket aces for Bobby
Oh!
That's
now.
twice at the final table.
Bobby, time
And-
to
Is he gonna limp like he did last time?
$100.
He did.
He did
He did.
limp in.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my gosh.
No,
Albert, Pocket Kings,
I dropped the pin.
ships it in
No.
at the worst,
Oh, and one of
cooler
his
time
kings is
possible.
gone.
One of the Kings is out. John out of the way. Albert going to see the bad news. Bobby can't even get his chips in right.
Now Albert will still have chips left. Though.
Yeah, Albert's still going to be alive.
Half his chips is all it is.
Yeah.
Or 60%.
You heard
Bob-
Albert. Tell me you don't have aces
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Wow.
Watch this slow roll.
Four-handed.
Watch this slow roll.
He already saw. it.
He
Oh,
showed
okay.
him.
He showed him.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
four-handed aces versus kings. Unfortunate
Look at
for
Bobby
Albert.
making it hard on Bryce.
He just
So-
dumped his chips in there.
I'm gonna have to high five Bobby for that one. Robbie right back in.
See, he hadn't shown him.
No, he said it, but I know.
He said it, but he hadn't shown him. And Bobby BS's all the time.
Oh, he did. He did because John said I thought he was messing with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he
no.
slow rolls as much as anybody.
You're right. Yeah, Bobby likes to take his time to show.
Oh boy,
So Albert, not all in.
He's got both his suits covered.
Bobby's the one at risk here, but with the pocket aces,
Now in this situation, you guys, if you're Albert, do you want to know if somebody's folded a king or no?
don't
it
care.
doesn't bother me.
I don't care at all.
It bugs me. I hate
I-
it.
oh, how
my
about an
goodness.
ace in the window?
Oh, queen?
Queen Jack runners
Funk.
for Albert.
Nope.
Not gonna do it, and so Bobby is gonna get the aces once again, the $50 bonus, and the double up courtesy of Albert. And Albert now 470,000,
What a great promotion.
right back to where he is.
We've seen, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. We've seen $200. Add that to the prize pool. What's that? $25,500 this prize pool now with that promotion.
We've given away plenty with pocket aces.
Let's keep it up.
Like I said,
Let's do it again.
Bobby's made 100 here at the final table alone. I don't know how much we gave away during the tournament.
I know Bill had one. I heard about the other one. I'm sure it happened multiple times.
And the promotion continues on
there
after the
it's
tournament.
50.
It's just
He's already-
Sundays.
That was quick.
They paid it off.
Lowry snapped the picture during the hand.
But before they dealt it,
Yeah. He's like, here you go, Bobby. Hope you're not out. Oh, and Albert's under the gun. Jam was ace 3.
I don't hate it.
Johnny gets out of the way with his.
I think
Yeah.
forehand there you jam anyway.
Absolutely. Bobby there, 10-8 suited, not going to give those chips back. So
Bobby
he's going
declares nope.
to get 150,000 back after losing that little bit. And he's right there with Johnny to his left. So these guys could go back to bullying this on Bobby's button against these two guys. They're both
Now,
pretty close.
This is one of my favorite levels because the math is easy.
Mhm.
Albert,
1,500?
6.2 bigs. Johnny, 7.6. Bobby, 13 bigs. John Manchester, 24 big blinds. Easy math.
But like on your online, on the Texas online deal, you're running. You can make your cash.
Next poker.
You can turn it
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the
yeah.
TX Poker
I
online.
can't look at that. That
Really?
Just
Oh,
looks weird to me.
yeah.
Big
It-
blinds.
it-
Where's my money?
How about the third ace king for
This is
Johnny
fourth time.
again? Just catching the cards.
Well, they're only suited. This
Did Albert put it in? Yes, he did. Albert here
Wow.
just going to say, let's go ahead and see if we can't get those chips back or call it good.
Wow, I thought it was.
I can't believe how many
I-
times he's gotten ace king.
He's only got 32%. I thought it'd been closer to 40, but
But to be fair, he hasn't shown them. So Albert
Oh, it's
Albert really
suited,
can't
and
just
one
give
of
him ace
Albert's
king.
suits.
yeah, but you know Johnny.
No,
But
well, Albert may
it
not.
gets to the point where you
You just have to call it.
You have to play hands.
He also might be a little tilted off of the kings, to be fair.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean that's a good
heck of a
hand.
cooler.
Boom,
Oh,
right
Jack
there.
in the window.
Jack in the
there you
window
go.
gives him life.
For Albert, a little
Al-
justice.
6 on the
Not
turn.
rooting against
Oh, Johnny's
anybody.
got
Johnny looking for
nothing
an ace or a
left.
king.
Oh,
That's
he
it.
wins.
Albert,
Wow.
Queen, Jack outruns the
And
ace king
Johnny
of
is
Johnny, and
down
now
to
Johnny's on live
clubs.
support.
He's down to one
Wow.
blind, didn't he?
The fourth time.
The fourth time it
straight,
didn't work.
This guy out here with ace king suited, the best ace. The only time he's had ace king the whole night, and it ends up getting it in versus queen jack. Bryce dealing the heat, as they say. Yeah, that was definitely some tilt by Albert, but tilted at the right time. Now it's a 3-horse race. It looks like.
Yeah, sometimes that pays off to get tilted.
Yeah, tilt when you should. Johnny is just 1.5 bigs. I mean, an interesting. They can't give him a walk here. Oh, Bobby's not going to. He's got deuces. Now this is fun. I think actually the strategy here, if you're really thinking about it, is you just call, so Albert can call, and then you both can run him down. Is generally
Because
how.
you're trying to eliminate people.
Yeah, if you're trying to eliminate. Now I don't know how much either of them has kind of looked at that, so it's kind of a weird spot. Bobby just plays it normally, and it's heads up, and it's probably fine. It is a flip, though. Johnny's actually probably a little bit ahead against deuces and some.
I didn't even see what Albert folded. Did you see?
No, I didn't. I missed it. Queen in the window.
Yeah.
All right, life for Johnny. Let's see, no clubs out there. Nope, just a deuce and a deuce only.
Oh, that was so, I thought it was a deuce.
I
not
did too.
From the distance.
And John Manchester playing it up. He gave him that. He gave him the
There you go, Johnny.
Okay, he can survive a little bit. Johnny, no stranger to the short stack. I mean, of course, right now, if he did walk away, he'd still be guaranteed that 2.2
Oh,
thousand.
yeah. There's
So no harm in that.
no chump change right now. It's all good money.
Yeah. Well, here we are.
I think Bryce is getting a little bit redder. I don't know. What do you
He is getting more sunburnt just from that light.
I guess.
yeah.
You know, it's all those lights surrounding him there.
I really don't think he's been outside ever. Maybe he played basketball, so it's not like that's outside. Bobby giving a break from aces. Albert not gonna play this
We
one.
may get a walk here.
Yeah, Johnny.
Oh, no,
this
he's
is
got his
fair.
ace.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now Manchester's not folding a lot here because this is essentially 3 bigs. I think he calls here.
That for me, it's a snap call.
This is close because I think Johnny would actually fold a lot here, so his range is going to be a little wider than some, and I
Yeah.
think John knows
I
that.
think you've
But yeah,
got enough chips. There's spot. You have to take spot chances.
and the suited connectivity. I don't think Johnny has a lot of 9s or 7s.
You're right. That's exactly what I'd be thinking.
Yeah. So
I got live cards unless he's got an
60,
overpair.
40. See if Johnny can hold it. But he wins this. He's
back.
he's not on life support anymore. Big pot. Oh, ace in the window.
open ended. Johnny's open.
Wow, heart for an even bigger sweat.
Yeah, just open.
Oh,
he
he
hit it.
just turns
He
it.
turned it.
He can hit a
Two
boat.
pair. 2 pair against a straight.
Oh. And all Manchester does is just hit the nuts to knock out Johnny. Good run, Johnny. He did get all the the quick goodbye over there. John with the
But
knockout.
Johnny got paid $2,200.
Yeah, and now look at this. John over double both Bobby and Albert stacks, who an equal 1.2 million chips. This is going to be quite a fun little 3-way.
Boy, Albert hadn't had chips all night. Now he's got a
No.
stack.
And he was just down to nothing after those kings. All it takes is, hey, tilt at the right time.
That's right.
Make sure. And, okay, here we go. We got 100K from Bobby. And now everyone's kind of healthy. 12
Yeah.
bigs, 12 bigs, 2.27 bigs. I mean, it's not great, but it's not like jam or fold mode for anyone. They can play a little poker.
I think you can see min raises here. You're not going to see big raises, I don't think. But I think
Interestingly, John looks like he is reaching for a raise versus Bobby. Now, I think Bobby's the type of player that John's going to size down a little bit and not go full 3. Bobby immediately turns over what I assume is aces. No. Oh, John shows the jack 3. Bobby shows the 9-4.
well, he had a better hand.
Yeah. He says, listen, I had a paint card with 3-handed.
I think John has that feeling that he might be able to push people around a little bit too.
And
He has that
And this is an interesting spot for people who play tournament poker, especially when you get to a final table. Albert had several spots that were marginal. he had the King Jack fold versus Brad's. He had the sevens fold versus Brad. He had several folds that he made where he could have gone either way. I think there was good arguments for both, and he chose a couple times to go the different way.
Yep.
And here he is in third. He's got almost 2,600 locked up, I believe, is the prize pool right now.
Yep.
So he laddered up. Now, he's not in a position to win yet, but and Bobby just thinks about raising in Albert's out. Now, for psychological reasons, I won't do that. I'm like, you got to put that raise out there, and then I'm going to look, because I don't want people thinking they can just kind of, know what's going on. But gets rid of the queen six there. I think we're going to see a pretty lengthy three-handed here. What do you think, Reese?
Well, they've got the chips to be able to make some moves, like Kelly said. There's some pre-flop raises now available to where you don't have to commit your stack as much. The players have reached pretty deep payouts, 2,600, but the jumps are bigger now. 2,600 for third, 3,500 for second, and 5,000 for first.
They haven't worked on the chopper.
Nothing on a chop. I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
I don't think John's going to chop. I think he's...
Well, that's fine. I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure they.
Oh, immediately Albert flops better with the lower kicker.
Nobody has 4-7. What happened?
Yeah,
4-7 would have been good
Can't
again.
always have the nuts.
I think.
Next time we do the aces thing, the promo should be 7-4.
Oh, we're going to make everyone go broke. At least people win with aces sometimes.
Well, you just have to have it. You don't have to win with
We're
it.
not playing Michael's favorite hand. It's just Mark's favorite hand.
Yeah. I think it's what Mark would have wanted. He would have wanted to give away more Reese's money. I think the 7-4 lives on. Bryce definitely has been the spiciest round we've seen so far. A little behind the scenes here. Bryce came in after his shift was done, and all these hands have been done, and said, I'm dealing the heat.
Aces versus kings four-handed.
And we'd
Way
already
to do
seen
it.
most of it.
Yeah, he's got most of it.
Yeah.
So he's burned out by now.
Yeah, I know. And it's dealing so much heat, he got a worse sunburn.
And
Bobby says no limp.
Immediate jam from Bobby there. John limps in, and Bobby jams over the top, and
See?
John's going to posture and fold.
John showed the Jack 3 to be nice, but Bobby's a smart guy and goes, you raised Jack 3. What kind of garbage are you flying? Yeah, like
Well,
get it
we've
out.
seen John just limp in with them in the blinds quite a few. He likes, play with Bobby post flop,
I think he does like that.
and which is fine. But at the end of the day, you got to raise it a little bit because
Well-
you got to give Bobby some room to fold.
Bobby says, "Get out of my sandbox," and raises. And this is one of those things that if it were very deep, you would want to decide what kind of strategy you're going to have. Are you going to have a limp strategy, a min click strategy? You have to kind of think about that ahead of time. John with pocket
Pocket sevens here.
making a big bet.
Blinds are 50 and 100,000. Let's see what
That's
size
three-
he chooses.
320, 310.
Yeah, 3x. Bobby not having anything, and Albert out of the way.
Gets him to fold the suited ace though.
Ace deuce, yeah.
The suited Bruce with Bruce dealing.
That's hard to do, but he may
Albert
not,
might not know.
He may not know.
No.
I don't know how much Albert plays.
Yeah.
If you raise that big though, and Bobby comes over the top, you just have to call.
Yeah, like I
That's,
said,
that's what I did. If you make it a min raise and he comes over the top, it's one thing. But you make it that big,
yeah. You can get away with min raises.
it's hard to fold. So that's why that bigger raise kind of I'm not.
And we
Good
already
find
know
there.
Bobby was prone. He jammed with fours.
Yeah.
So you might
Oh,
be making
absolutely.
a.
Yeah, that's just me.
But
That's-
you're asking them to put in a third of their stack.
Yeah, I just
Bobby
So
would
you're not gonna get a call. You're gonna get a.
Oh,
jam.
Bobby just jams the ace 5.
Albert
No,
likes his
10
jack.
jacks when he jammed
He
earlier.
likes it. He likes that hand.
Yeah.
It was Brad Jr.
Maybe it is a Brad. Maybe it's a favorite hand, kind of like Brad's.
Well, Albert's fought this way up to $2,600.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to let it go now.
Oh,
Now, how about a suited
even
jack
a
10? That's
suited-
harder,
Wow.
but that's for half of John's stack.
he's not. He's no way he's playing.
Not with
Right.
jack 10 suited.
He wants to get a count, make sure he knows.
It's the hand that I would want if I had to, but he doesn't have to here.
And Bobby is not one of those guys who keeps his chips nicely. Like I could look at John's chips and tell you right now, he's got 800 and looks like half, so 1.5 million in the chips he's not shuffling.
Right.
Because I know as the chips are.
But
Bobby-
to be fair, does Bobby ever know how many chips he has?
He doesn't. Bobby's house looks like a newspaper scattered around a hoarder's house. You don't. There's 12 in this stack, 11 in this stack. He's got 10 over. There's a cat underneath one of them. So who knows how much he had? So maybe John's just like, I want to know how many chips you have.
10 jack suited used to be my favorite hand.
Yeah.
But when I played in Vegas the first time and got in one of those big tournaments and played 2 or 3 days. Made it down to the final. There was 3,000 people in it. It was down to 50-something players.
Oh, awesome.
And I get under the gun, so I have the short stack at our table.
Yeah.
Probably maybe the second short stack in the deal left. And looked at it, 10 jack suited. And I got big blind next, so I jam. Of course, the guy on my left wakes up the queens immediately.
Wow.
So after that hand, I don't think too much of that
Stung
hand.
forever, huh?
But, you know,
A bit, and the
play
players
that long and just throw it away.
Right. Yeah, that'll happen. Sometimes you'll just get spooked by a hand. Tens is that hand for me. There was a couple tournaments in a row where I busted with tens in some rough way. The last time we did a race to the World Series, that was the hand that really crippled me when I was heads up. So tens for a while, I didn't like
It
playing
lingers there. It does.
Yeah.
John got it in to go heads up with Bobby again. Post flop, 3 hearts on the board. John holding 6-4 offsuit. Bobby queen high.
Flush.
1 card flush there for John. And Bobby's going to bet this one out. Does John think that he has any heart at all?
John calls.
Very similar to
John's got the nut low heart.
Deuce 3 hand earlier.
Yeah, he does make the call. Just didn't quite bet enough.
Yeah, he
Good call.
That's
Second
twice that
time.
Bobby could have got him to lay it down with a bigger bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
That's
he'd have bet
great.
more.
Okay. We got John at 3 million, Bobby at 1.2, Albert at 1.1. Who takes home the crown?
Yeah,
If you're here watching with us this final table, who are you rooting for to win? Who's taking it home? Do we have John, Bobby, or Albert?
we've seen the John fans. We've seen some Bobby fans. We're some Albert fans out there.
We saw an Albert fan earlier.
Did we?
Yeah, we had one go Albert for sure early on in the stream, I believe. So
Well, I'll be honest. He had a little bit of a roller coaster recently, but otherwise he's just glided his way through to the top 3.
yeah,
And he's made laydowns and kind of let the fireworks go around him. And I think he's played fantastic. We've seen John and Bobby both get it mixed up, no issues, and still standing. But I think he's played this final table great.
JT comes out with Bobby Beaver. He didn't want us to confuse him with another Bobby.
Oh, okay.
He says that one right
That one?
there.
Yeah.
Not the other Bobby. Quick call.
Bobby makes the call. Albert gets to check his option with the 10-4 offsuit. Bobby has queen 8 offsuit. 200,000 in the middle whenever we see a flop at a minimum. Ace 5 deuce 2 diamonds.
Boy, you
No
talk
help
about
to the
missing
player.
everybody. That's a
Yeah, Albert with the
So,
gut shot
gutter.
wheel. A quick check. 7 on the turn.
I wonder if Bobby's going to do his stab on the river here.
Ace on the river.
He
Albert's
is.
not going to get in the way there, yeah. And Bobby just messes up his chips once again and puts it in there.
Farron, you can't pick yourself.
Got Farron in the chat saying, choosing the old man. Not the one in the booth.
Jeremiah Marino going with Albert.
Why
All
would-
right.
Why would Rebecca Beavers go for Bobby Beavers?
I don't know. That's kind of.
I know he doesn't share the money.
Alan
No,
says,
he's
man.
tight.
Alan's got Manchester. Thurman's going for Manchester.
Alan.
Can we root for somebody? Is that legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the one that tries to stay neutral. And then I immediately got Hopper knocked out by
Well, if
giving
we
him any
pick-
favoritism.
If we pick the other two, then he has to take the third. So I'll take Albert. I got Albert. I'm rooting for Albert. Let's go, Albert. Well, who you got, Kelly, between Bobby and Manchester?
Oh, I'll probably take Manchester. If I had
Manchester.
to.
All right. Reese is rooting strictly and only for Bobby. So
Look how good
he's
King Nine is.
Asterisk,
my boy.
asterisk.
top pair. There we go.
And
King
a
nine
good,
is
and a
a
good
monster.
check, too. I mean, 3-handed, you've got to try to get a
Oh,
little bit.
wow. That's
It's not turning trips, but that does give John a flush draw, and that's why he's going to put some chips together here.
Plays right into Kelly's favorite.
Bobby here lets his go, but now does Albert spring it here, or does he just make one more smooth call?
You fly here.
I would
Kelly?
raise.
I would raise too.
I would.
I
I don't.
think- I
I
think
wouldn't
you-
jam. I'd make it about
Yeah, I think you have to.
375.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks like he put in some more there.
Yeah, he definitely did. I think he tried min raising and
Yeah, started the
Slightly
hand
off.
with just under
And I'd more. Yeah.
Yeah, 310.
No, 310. Okay, more
I
than
like
min
it.
raise.
I like
He
it.
can't call for a flush there.
Oh.
That's a perfect. Played it perfect.
yeah, he's hoping that
You could argue
John had a
beat.
little something different. Maybe he hoping he had a 4 or
But this is exactly what you
Two
could
high
be
cards.
targeting to get more money in there
Right.
and just hope to miss it.
I think of the paired board. You might call if it wasn't paired, because the river, you can make the flush and lose, obviously.
for sure. Yeah.
So I think this has to be a fold.
John wants to call though.
Oh yeah,
I think he
I would
knows
too.
it's flush.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, does he think that Albert would check the flop with top pair, though? That's the thing.
The only problem with this is that if his pairs aren't good too,
Yeah.
then it's real bad. So I think that's a good fold. If he thought his pair could win too, I
He
think
had King
fold.
Jack of Hearts, but then again,
Right.
there
Yeah.
wouldn't be. But still, yeah, it does change your thought process.
Yeah,
It's a good bet there by Albert.
I love the way that was played.
good fold. Good thinking by John.
So
But
quite
my man Albert scoops one.
I,
There we go.
I start rooting for a guy and he just takes
Yeah, and I
the
knew
chin.
I hated to see it for John as soon as you picked him.
Well, John, I'm sorry.
We had no choice after Reese instantly picked Bobby.
oh, is that what happened?
Well, we're not. There's no video evidence. Lowry getting a shout out as the dealer. He's allegedly dealing some heat.
Yeah, he's making it mix it up. That's what matters.
I heard there was a conversation about when the tournament would be over, and somebody was saying before 9 from one of the dealers, and it is a little after 9. So that line was no good. I was on the after.
To be fair, I said 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was thinking 10. So we're getting close to that.
Ace, Queen, Jack.
Oh, well, that's way too hard for any of the cards these guys are playing.
Yeah, quick check here. There's a 10 giving Bobby a pair. Open-ended now for John. Could see a little bit of chips exchanged here.
Let's fireworks, please, is what I'm saying as an Albert fan. John gonna reach.
John's going to bet it. Going to bet 100K.
He's calling bullshit. He's calling bullshit.
If you didn't hear that, Bobby just said you're selling cow patties again. Oh, he
a
instantly
dark
bet
bet.
river.
A dark bet. And Bobby snaps him off. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, the four cards straight. It's close. One B. Good hand, Bobby.
You don't
Fucker.
you don't
Little-
fool around, Bobby.
Little bit of trash talk there.
No, not Bobby just draws it out of you.
we
That's
gotta
funny.
we gotta watch out for the what's the TV thing where they blur or they beep the spleech.
I blame the tracker.
Yeah, there's
It's Whitney's fault.
we need one of those to hit the button whenever there's a little conversation between John and Bobby. A little friendly rivalry.
John here, still at 2.2, the chip leader. Bobby 1.6 and Albert 1.3. These chips have consolidated between these three pretty well.
Just bouncing around.
Yeah,
My man Albert,
blinds are 50 and 100,000
the octo crab from John. Let it go.
into the muck. Now Bobby just calling again. Albert checking his option. That's twice
This
these
is
guys in the last
there.
couple orbits.
Yeah, this blind versus blind, this seems a little less spicy. A lot of checking, maybe one bet.
Yeah. Ace, 9, 8, 2 spades. Albert bottom pair. Bobby picks up a pair, and they're not going to bet it. These guys are just being friendly.
They're waiting for a big hand.
I think this is
Oh, he did bet it, did he?
No.
No, he did not bet it.
Bobby might
Albert's
call.
going to stab a little bit, and Bobby might lick him up depending on how much he bet here. Only 100,000 to min bet.
Okay, I thought he was.
You know, Bobby's thinking he could have a 9 here.
But Albert and the other times they've played has not bet. So
No, so it's got to mean a little more to Bobby.
yeah, look at that. He
Yeah, he does lay it down.
proudly throws the pair down.
And Albert didn't show. That could come in valuable later. Bobby may look him up next time.
Fun, different dynamics.
Yeah.
John bets.
He snap call.
Bobby snap calls two
Verb-
streets with the 4-liner out there.
Yeah.
There's,
Betting and vulgarity and calling. And these guys are discerning and folding.
yeah. Albert checks and makes a small bet a min bet on the river with a missed flush draw and everything out there, and Bobby snap folds bottom pair. So it just tells you the dynamic that's going on there, and we haven't seen much of this one though between Albert and John. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. Bobby tried to take break a little early,
No.
and the card savant or the rule stickler, as they call Lowry, snap folds Bobby's hand for being out of arm's reach. John gets
They know I'm watching. What can I say?
no. Lowry does that. He's
That's
very
good.
specific. I mean,
I'm always watching
he
them.
takes the arm's reach to the heart, and I think he's paying attention. He definitely does pay a lot of attention to what's going on. And if you're not in arm's reach, I know he's done it to me before. When,
I would have loved to have seen aces there.
Oh.
that would
just
that-
a 350.
have been awful.
Oh yeah, because we had to give him another $50.
No, he didn't. It doesn't count because he didn't. He wasn't-
Why? We saw it.
That'd
Wasn't
been
dealt in.
No, I don't think that counts.
Oh, come on.
Queen 8-10 heads up here with the blinds again. 4 deuce and John at Queen deuce and Bobby. Bobby's going to lead this one out finally. They're not going to check this one down and play patty cake.
Nope. Bobby says, I will not check top pair to you.
So three-handed here, 253 players started on, in total started on Wednesday. We had 5 flights, 253 entries, 30 players bagged, 3 of them being double baggers, 27 to this day 2. The min cash was $250, and we were all the way down to the last 3.
10%.
And
10%
and we also start over again tomorrow with a free roll.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be
Tomorrow
here.
night, back to our regularly
our big old
scheduled
free roll.
programs.
And it's been big.
Monday night free rolls
Always.
here at the river.
About the prize money they're getting right now is like the minimum I've ever seen the free roll. 2,600. It's almost always above
It's
that.
pretty nutty. Bobby, they're going to limp in again, and now we're going to check his options. So here we go with these two again. Seeing a friendly flop. 9-10-3, Albert 5-4.
Bobby's
Bobby's
wait
going to bet it out
there.
now, yep. And these guys are going to take a quick break.
Little 10-minute.
I don't know if they've taken the full 10 minutes or not, but we'll take it back to the booth here.
Lisa says she's betting on Bobby.
Got a lot of fans for all 3 here. This is
That's
a
your horse.
popular final 3.
Well, I'm not. I said I was rooting for somebody. I'm not rooting against any of them for sure.
Hey,
Oh,
that's why I'm trying to get involved in the Ranger
That's-
games. But
Yeah, that's
between,
why we're not rooting against anybody. We know that.
No. I'm rooting
No.
against Bobby and
I
John
know, no.
and rooting for Albert.
Now,
Just to be clear, at this point, I have backed my horse, and I will do it. Now, I couldn't beat Bobby in a fight, so if he ever watches this, I'm in trouble. But I will openly root for. It's a little sporting. It's no hard feelings.
Well, like I said, we are down to the final 3 of the 253 original entries here into this 10K guaranteed. $25,000
What a great tournament!
was the prize pool. Like I said, we started on a Wednesday, and now we're right back to the regularly scheduled program. Tomorrow, the free roll. Thursday night, the 1-3 stream, which you can sign up
That'll be
for.
great.
Send us a message on Facebook or call the room, ask them, see if there's a list together. I'm sure Bryce
Sundays.
and them are putting on there.
Next Sunday, bounty tournament. Next
Bounty
Sunday?
Bounty
Yep.
tournament.
Yeah.
And we had a good little fun one today. The $65 entry. It's 25 to the prize pool, 25 to the knockout. Had a little showing today for it. A lot of people playing into the day too, but we still had quite a few players show up for the bounty tournament.
It tells you how good that tournament is that there was a day 2 going on and that tournament was still going.
Still going on. Absolutely right.
It's a good tournament.
And I don't have a graphic for it. I completely forgot about it. But we've been doing not random, but different free rolls every Saturday.
Right.
The No Limit Hold'em, then PLO, and then Crazy Pineapple. We've thrown Big O into the mix.
Have we really? I didn't know this.
I completely forgot to mention it. It's
That's
on the
awesome.
poster, but I didn't make
I can't
make it. So it's on the poster. So this Saturday is going to be a Big O free roll.
No.
Yes, I've got.
Oh my goodness! Don't tell Pedro. I don't want to play in a Big O tournament with Pedro. Are
So
you kidding me?
if you've had a desire, we're really big on Big O here at the River League.
Yeah.
Tuesday nights, people could drive in from a pretty decent distance away to play Tuesday nights. So if you watch these guys play on Tuesdays or Fridays or Saturdays, now's your chance to get in on some Big O action in the cheapest, literally the cheapest way possible. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a very expensive game. So it's going to be a standard free roll format. You get your starting chips, and then you can purchase some more with the $10 instant bonus. So $10 basically get into the tournament,
That's
and then $35 rebuys, I believe.
yeah, that,
$35
$30
rebuys.
That's great. I mean,
So yeah, you can't miss. You can't find Big O
No.
any cheaper than that.
well, normally on Tuesday nights, sometimes it'll get in there and it's like, well, I like playing Big O, but do I really want to play this next pot for my mortgage?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, well, it's a big
so
pot. So,
so this and
if I'm not mistaken, then that would be the first tournament you start getting points.
it will be.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
it'll
awesome.
be
That would be
May
the first one.
May 2nd, this Saturday. It's going to be Big O, and then I think we're going to go to No Limit Hold'em, PLO, Crazy Pineapple, and then finish the month out with one more Big O. So there's going to be
Heck
2
yeah.
Big O free rolls
so
this month.
no more Hold'em with bomb pots then.
But no more Hold'em without the bomb pots.
Oh, okay,
That's the one I
okay. So
took
there's
out.
at
Just
least-
the- yeah,
It'll be running like the Monday tournament.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So so we got the
So worst case, if you have 2 cards in your hand, you can still do bomb pots.
yeah.
Okay, good.
So Big O this Saturday. I believe they'll start at 4 p.m.
That's awesome.
So the Big O free roll gonna be introducing it. So if you've had any, thoughts of playing 5 cards high low, it'll be interesting.
It's a great way. Just learn the
just
low.
to learn literally.
I mean, learning the low is such a hard thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be something that, and you won't feel, there's going to be a lot of people there probably that have
Yeah.
never played
A
before,
lot of people not going to play it. So
and way cheaper.
you
I
can't
know.
believe I didn't forget. I mentioned. No,
Well,
it
thank
hasn't been a long
no,
day or
no, you
anything.
didn't forget to
But
mention it. This was just a surprise and a nice
for staying tuned this
right.
long, now
Thank
you get to be the
goodness you're
first to hear
here.
about
The super secret
Go.
surprise we've been talking about all stream. Thank you, Reese, for revealing it.
True.
Wow,
Big
Kelly,
O.
I didn't think he was going to ever
This,
say it.
this Saturday, 4 p.m., Big O free roll. Going to be a lot of fun. And then the bounty tournament again on Sunday. But what Kelly was talking about for the promotion, I'm just going to touch on it real quickly again. The road to Vegas, 54 players, 1 ticket, 1 championship. The top 18 tournament players for the month of May. Everybody who makes a final table, doesn't matter if it's the Monday free roll, the Wednesday crazy pineapple, the rotating Saturday tournaments, the Sunday bounty tournaments. If you make final table in any of our tournaments in May, you're going to be getting some points, and the top 18 points leaders are going to be locked in to a 1 tournament day, 54 players. The rest of those people are going to be coming in from the top 18 cash game players, not by money, but by hours played. You can play any level of cash games that we have here. Rack up the hours played. Top 18 hours played to get into that tournament as well. And then 9 random drawings from each category. If you play in a tournament, if you do a rebuy, if you do an add-on, you're going to get a ticket into a hopper, and we're going to draw 9 names out of that tournament hopper that are unique names. So if we draw somebody in the top 18, it doesn't count. We're going to draw the next one. And they're going to do the same thing for the cash games. Anybody who plays at least 1 hour in the month of May will have at least 1 ticket to try to win an entry into this championship game on June 5th, where we're going to give a $10,000 ticket to the 2026 WSOP main event in July. So this is like I said, a tournament that you can get in just by participating in cash games or tournaments here at the River League and get your name drawn if you don't make it in the top 18. And then we're going to have 54 players. And Kelly.
So what if only 50 people show up?
That's what I was just about to say. If out of the 54 that we've drawn, if a few people don't show up, which is kind of a foregone conclusion. Sometimes people have things to do or whatever, maybe out of town or whatever the case may be.
6 p.m. start. So if they're not here at 5:55.
They're not here at 5:55. If you're in the room waiting, if you did not get your name drawn or get in the top 18, we're going to do one more last-minute Hail Mary drawing to where we're going to have 54 players in this event one way or another. So don't give up on this tournament. Many, many ways to get in. And the reason we want 54 players is we're going to be putting $5,400 into this tournament. Every player is going to be worth $100 in a progressive bounty format for this tournament. So if you knock somebody out, you get half of their bounties. So once you're knocked out, you give them $50, you keep $50, and you've made $50 in this tournament. 30 to play into the tournament, cash out 50, you're going to get paid $20 to play in this tournament.
That's that new math.
No matter what. That's new math.
That new math.
So progressive bounty tournament, everybody worth $100. If you knock out somebody who's knocked out 5 other players, they've got $600 in front of them. You've made $300 in bounties. And if you get knocked out, you still get to keep half of it. You only give away half the bounties accrued. So if you don't knock out a single player, you're still going to get $50 in cash just for playing in the tournament, which is going to net you $20 after the $30 admin fee to play in the 54-player one championship game June 5th for the 2026 WSOP main event ticket. Cannot wait to see who takes that one down and how many people are going to be excited about getting into this tournament.
Well, at least 54, I imagine.
Yeah.
But I think everybody is going to be.
Oh, I'll be real excited. I'll be working.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, and for any employees listening,
Thank goodness now we have a shot.
employees don't qualify.
Oh, unlucky.
How about some plaques in play?
Placazos or platacos, if you will.
Are we playing?
Yeah,
Bobby
we
put them
are.
in play here.
All right.
Bobby says, let's raise it up.
2 plaques plus some greens. Looks like 300,000 to play this. Blinds are
400.
well, they're not 50. They're 8160.
Right.
Looks like our tracker
little
didn't get that one
behind.
updated there, but 8160 is the blinds as we come back from this break.
Now I was out there during the break. I went and grabbed the water, and it looks like we have a cash game going on that they were just ordering food for that. So that one's not closing anytime soon. Full table, but it looks like I believe there's only one person on the list, so we could get another game going here. especially with these people coming out with a little bit of cash in their pockets.
And the pocket aces still count for the cash game.
Yep, you can definitely
50
still
bucks.
get
You can be the
$50.
57th player that's won it today, I think.
Heck yeah, maybe we can get another one on the screen.
We're gonna start printing a few of them up. I think we're gonna.
Well, you know, you better should have started sooner.
Oh, by the way, for the free roll tomorrow night,
Uh-huh.
that's when I'll bring my cookies, I guess.
All right, I will
be here?
be here. Yep.
Okay.
Just put them in the truck.
Queen 3-5 heads up between Bobby and John on this flop. Bobby have the 3 deuce bottom pair. He's gonna lead this out for 160,000. Pay no
Oh.
attention to the blinds.
John has a lot of plaques behind his hand. I was like, where did John's ship go? And then I saw he had all those plaques over there. My boy Albert at 1.2.
Well, they got tired of Bobby knocking over all those chips, so they had to get the plaques out.
I can count those a little easier.
You could hurt somebody with one of those. I'm not kidding you.
They're solid. They're very satisfying to bet.
Mhm.
Now Albert here, 1.2 million, the shorter stack, but not by much. John and Bobby both having right about 2 million apiece.
This is always a interesting strategy here of what you put out for your blind. Do you put the 1 Picasso and then 60 on top, or do you put it all in greens and browns and keep the plaques?
I have to do mine differently each time.
Really? I like to put the plaque out
that
there.
Way, that way, they they can't figure out. Well, you're doing it one way or the other. You're going to protect
Bobby going
one.
with the limp strategy again.
I feel like the plaque out there makes people think, well, you probably don't want to lose the plaque.
So Albert and Bobby both again limped pot. Heads
I
up.
don't think we've seen a single raise in this dynamic the whole time.
Bobby just keeps flopping a pair.
Yeah.
Flops a pair, hard to do 3-handed and betting and getting away with it.
Bobby just hits all the pairs today. Good for Bobby. He's now ahead of John and Chips. Your boy's ahead, Reese. Get excited.
Who?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby's my horse.
Yeah, it's the one you rooted for the whole time.
Oh, okay. There's your payouts. Next one out, 2,600. I've gotten no word on a chop. These guys are playing for what's written. 2,600 for the next elimination, 3,500 for second, 5,000 for first. And what an ROI on a $120
$900
tournament.
pay jump and then a $1,500 pay jump. That's pretty good.
And no chops.
I would think heads up they might, but
Maybe
not.
maybe take 500 off and play
We'll
for
see.
1,000 extra or something.
Bobby here, Queen 10
Next
off.
somebody might
suit.
get double elimination. You never know.
Just makes the
Oh.
call here.
Oh, and Albert's gonna fold A7. Oh,
No, he's
Oh,
in
no,
the
I thought he
small
already
blind.
folded.
He's
Okay,
in the
good.
small blind. Now, he hasn't taken this much time pre-flop, so that's got to give these guys
something's
pause.
going out there, and it's definitely chips.
Yep, John, suited ace, deuce, Bruce.
Oh, he just calls.
Are we going to go 3 ways to a
We are
flop here?
not
No?
yet.
John's going to lead some more into this one. And Bobby's not scared of anything. Immediately snap calls with the Queen 10. And Albert, did he ship it?
I think he did.
Wow.
Yes,
he
he did.
absolutely shipped it
The
here.
trap works. Way to go, Albert.
So
That's
he
right.
definitely has the lead right now.
Yes, but does he know it? What's John gonna do here now for 1 million chips? That's a lot of chips. Bobby also has a similar decision and is behind him, and they have basically the same number of chips. So if he jams and Bobby calls, wow, tough spot to fold an ace here. But now he's seen limp, call, raise, call, jam.
And he's got ace deuce.
And he's got the
Albert
worst
did jam
ace.
at 10 jack one time, but I don't think this is the same situation.
This
No.
feels very.
So,
If
so
I'm
I think you have to throw that away.
And Bobby is Bobby. He snap called John's raise.
Yeah.
That doesn't always mean a whole lot. Once Bobby's in,
That's
he's
the
in.
dynamic between the two
But
of
that
them.
but you know, you've still got to consider that a little bit. And you know, Albert going in all in for almost $1 million. It's for half of these guys' stacks at the end of the day.
And I can see Banks pulling this off as a squeeze, but I don't see it there.
I think if I'm putting this on Albert and I'm trying to range his hand, it surprises me a little bit. It's just an ace. I would think this is a lot of pairs, like 8s or 7s or 6. A hand
At a
that
minimum.
You're like, I want to see a flop, and then you're like, all right, I have too good of a hand for this big of a pot. Let me just take it down.
Yeah. Like
Which
I said,
is-
a limp raise.
I wouldn't
Call,
even, I
jam.
wouldn't even have thought about this.
I mean, Albert jammed into a raise and a flat, 3-handed.
If he has king queen, you're just not even hardly ahead of that.
And John's now run into another problem here in the fact that he's taking so long. If he calls and Bobby's got any sort of like it makes Bobby's decisions. Well, he does make
He
the call.
does make
Wow.
the call. And now Bobby is almost obligated to go ahead and complete, or does he sit there and let them duke it out?
I think he gets out of the way now.
Because he's got 1.8 million. He's put in almost 300,000, so he's still got 1.5 left behind. out of a 5 million total chip count. That's not a terrible heads up
What
amount
a
to go up
huge
against.
pot.
It's kind of a coin flip. He is going to do it.
If he makes the call, this is going to determine the tournament winner right here.
So we played long enough. Let's
Wow.
get this thing going.
We're looking at almost
Keep in mind there has not been a chop yet.
no chop yet, and this is going to be over a $3
And this is
million
going on
pot.
here. What a huge hand. We got ace high spades.
And he makes the
Bruce,
call.
queen 10.
2.9 million out of a little over 5 million in play. All
Wow.
three players chips in the middle. Albert, the one at
All
risk,
right.
but in the lead with the ace-7 suited of spades.
I knew
and
my guy would have it in with the most
Hey.
equity.
A mountain of ceramic in
the
the
best
middle of the table.
I got a funny feeling that a deuce is going to win that.
How
Oh
about
my
that?
God, what a
Bottom
luck
pair,
factory.
nut, flush, draw.
Bobby
and
jams
Bobby
into him.
just jams into him.
Wow.
And John's got a call. There's no way John can fold
Well,
it.
no, he didn't even think about it.
Did he snap?
Yeah, he was in there before Bobby was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
could see it because
The
I
chip
don't know how you missed it with Lowry's skinny twig of an arm, but there was no hesitation.
So we are 3 ways, 2 all ins, and the stand up from
Wow.
John. Bobby is showing the queen 10.
Albert needs a spade on the turn.
Albert definitely needs a spade on the turn. Can take the lead with an ace or a 7, though. And John here looking for just nothing
John
to
calling for the
change
queen
or
of the
any
hearts.
heart to snap this off.
Any hearts, it's over. That's 7 hearts.
9 on the turn. Have
What
a
a-
spade to keep Albert
Hey.
alive.
Wow.
How
Oh,
about
look
a
at the
heart
heart.
on the
There
river?
we
And
go.
John has eliminated Albert, and Bobby is
Wow.
left with less than $500,000
Your
in
boy
chips.
takes it down, Kelly.
90% of the
I
chips
thought-
in
I never
play.
would have played that. But
Yeah.
That's the way I
Does Bobby have chips left over? Bobby does, yeah.
Oh.
So it was confirmed.
Bruce is going to be insufferable after that hand win.
Winning with the ace deuce.
No,
But what
Yeah, instantly John
The
calls for
Bruce.
the Bruce.
but what a run by Albert at the end of the day. He got
Yeah.
it in,
Yeah.
he got it in best.
Wow.
Well played.
I mean, fantastic run by Albert.
And I
Third place finish.
I think most of the time that play works there.
Oh,
I think John
absolutely.
almost folded.
I think most of the time that works there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely
Oh, Bobby just says,
thought
I'm
about
getting it all in here.
$2,600 for Albert's effort on this $120 buy
Albert.
tournament. Heck of an ROI.
Bobby gets it in the messiest way possible.
Just throws all of his chips.
You're just big blind. You can't do that. Well, I am.
So Lowry, you got to control the chaos here.
He's got 3 big blinds. It looks like he's just saying, let's get it all in at least once. I'm not even going to look.
So John here, the first one to act.
Oh, he's got a
Now,
pink card.
Bobby's got $600K left. But
think-
they don't care. They're just going to put it in there. Bobby's already shoveling chips in the middle. It's not even his turn yet.
Oh,
And he's in the lead. King
King.
deuce.
John hadn't looked.
I hadn't even looked at his cards, sweating it out.
Yeah. Okay. He just saw the queen 4.
And let's hear him talk it out here. Bobby at risk.
Albert not even out of the room. This is for 1,500. It's not a small flip here.
No,
And he's right back in it if he
3,500 for the loser, 5,000
Yeah.
for the winner.
Yeah, when you and I won the same table.
Yeah. That's 14, biggest one I've ever done.
Lowry here counting out the chips.
Well, I mean, Bobby had him so neatly stacked, and now Larry knocked him over.
And so here we are. Bobby in the lead, King Deuce offsuit to try to get some life into this heads-up match.
And here comes the flop.
Nope.
Oh,
King
right
5,
on the
7,
And
all
a club.
clubs.
You need a 6.
Good job.
Drawn
And
dead.
that one's not going to
Okay.
finish it just yet.
Well, we have to look on Lowry's TV deal, and that 6 comes on the turn. It's a little more
A
suspenseful.
little better, yeah. He's got to do better for television. So those chips will probably not bother to be stacked, but they should. Bobby's got 1.3 million. John's
Play a little poker now.
3.6. Yeah, they could. There's a couple folds that could happen here. Blinds are 80,160.
Almost got 10 bigs. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a couple of. They're going to play a little bit here. This isn't just over.
Alan
I
Kirk.
think if Bobby sees anything jack something up, he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan Kirk here revealing the secret, saying that he gave Manchester his lucky Captain America shield that we
Uh-oh.
see. So now we know how this happened.
How
Blame
did-
Alan.
And Alan channels the luck of only playing jacks or above onto it
True.
so that it makes your hands better.
That's it. Bobby's 6'4" suited. Does he want to fold or just say I don't care and put it in there?
Oh, you just
He's
call
just going to make the call. Wants to see a flop.
It's not 7-4.
No,
That's
you
true.
want the nuts.
9-5 for John. Going to see a flop here. 7-4 ace. How about the 7-4
Had he played 7-4,
deducted there?
this is
Bobby
why
in the
John
lead,
chanted
bottom
with it
pair.
earlier.
Bobby bets every
Bobby's going to
pair.
bet it. And does John want to come along here and give him another 100K?
I got the only club, but
He's got him out chipped over
Yeah.
2-1. Does let it go.
now this is a spot where you're John. You're like, okay, kind of fun in games. We had the one flip pot. That was all
But
right, but
You flip it again, and now you're back even chip
I
stacks.
don't
but
love the way this is
Yeah.
going
you
so
can't
far.
just go crazy.
It's enough of that BS. Let's turn it around.
Yeah.
Bobby wins one more hand, and it's pretty uncomfortable. Thank you, Cheese. It does.
Oh, we're bringing in the closer.
Oh, got to
Oh,
bring in the
we're bringing in
closer,
the
for,
closer.
for the last out.
Uh-huh.
This should do it. This hand here, that should do it.
He's going to manage to,
Bryce
Let's see.
back into the box. Mad at Lauer for stepping on the ace deuce game.
yeah. He heard what happened. I bet he gives John a good hand here, given that he won with the Bruce.
The ace deuce.
God, he's so sunburnt. poor Bryce.
I think he's just flushed.
I need to get him some aloe vera.
10-5 offsuit for John here.
Oh, if there's a straight, he'll be involved.
Yep. Got to have one or the other.
He's reaching for some calling chips. Wanted to see a flop.
All those
Bobby
chips.
here, 10-6. He
Oh,
rips
Bobby
it in
snap
there.
chips.
And you can't really
Wow.
can't call it. No, I'm telling you, because it one double up here and we've got a ball game.
You
So
know, ever since John showed that Jack 3, Bobby is tuned into it. And he's like, oh, worse than Jack 3? Well, 10's better.
you're gonna limp? Okay.
Yeah.
How about all of it?
He also jammed 7-4.
Yeah. It's he's tuned to the fact of the limps. Now John's savvy here. I think he might
Limp
have
a big
realized it, and he might limp a stronger hand to garner a shove. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, he can't fall susceptible to Bobby's shoving every time.
Oh,
one
pair
one
for
wrong
Bobby.
one wrong move and they
This
switch
might
chip
be a
stacks.
snap shove.
Yeah,
Since
Bobby's.
10-6 was.
I mean, since 10-6 was, this
Yeah.
pocket fives is definitely a shove.
he hasn't seen it yet.
Now he just called, and now John raised it up. Let's see what his cards were.
He does say,
The
oh,
graphics app, and they're going to get it in really quickly.
Oh.
here.
Is it pair of a pair?
Yeah, it must be. Oh,
Okay.
King 10.
oh,
Okay.
Flip.
So Bobby, the one at risk,
He's got two over.
pocket fives.
Now this could be a match if this is a well.
It's going to
Wow.
flip. It's going to flip all the way
It is
completely
just a
around.
flip around. Well, what a huge
Yeah,
hand.
if the pocket fives for Bobby hold here, there is strong hope in the
There'll
Bobby
be lots
camp.
of treats for those puppies. Bobby did chip up pretty quick there.
Now I'm telling you, Bryce
It's a 10
here
big blind
getting
shove
an official count.
versus 20 bigs.
5 million chips in play, 3.1 in the middle. Like I said, there's just going to be a flip of counts here, unless John can catch a king or a 10 to take the lead over Bobby's pocket fives.
And the hand that you said was the most overplayed, King 10. Let's hear it.
Like I said, dude, this is already my biggest cash.
John bragging about how much money he's already won.
4,
Oh,
3,
in the window.
10.
10, boom.
Wow.
Bobby needs a
Flat?
5 and only a
Straight, maybe.
5.
Yeah. No runner straight.
Oh, there she is.
And the
That
winner is
Gonna be it.
Wow. Congrats,
John.
Mr. Manchester.
Takes it down.
Yeah.
The $120 buy-in, $10,000 guaranteed tournament, which ended up over $25,300 prize pool, $5,000 first place prize. Mr. John Manchester,
That was quick. He got
just like that.
and with movie magic right here. Let's go
Congrats.
in here a little bit there, John.
get in.
The first place winner. Congratulations, sir.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Thank you.
Nice
So-
cash.
That was a pretty chaotic last 10 minutes
Right.
with the all-ins. The blinds were definitely catching up to everybody. But that final table dynamic was really interesting for us to watch with the different places where the blinds were taking advantage of some of the people who were playing tighter, laddering it up.
Right.
Lost a couple powerhouses early without them being able to get chips. Probably helped out the table as a whole. What did you think of the tournament overall, starting on Wednesday?
I loved it. I wasn't able to play on Wednesday, but I came Thursday and bagged bagged on Friday, so I was like, hey, what the heck? Let's go. Let's try for a three-peat.
Yep, triple
Didn't
bag.
do too well on Saturday, but I was happy just to make it to day 2.
Yeah.
This is my largest cash,
Congrats.
whether it's tournament or
Okay.
or cash game.
And
So
for only $120 entry,
Yeah.
absolutely, got me,
253 entries.
and I got
Yeah.
a couple of hammies. So
There
that,
you go.
That was always nice.
How many
to
did you
have.
get today?
2.
That's
Two.
awesome.
So-
The pocket aces that we're talking about, the Mark Hamilton promotion. So extra $100
You got one
right
on
there.
stream,
Yeah, we saw the one on
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
and Larry's trying to give it to you during the hand. He's like, "Hey, take this picture." Like
Facing
I'm
it all in,
facing
asking for a
What's going on,
photo.
Larry, calm down. Like, what's he doing?
It was a fantastic final table.
Yeah.
You were one of the 3 double baggers.
Mhm.
Like I said, you tried to go for that triple bag bonus, but it's worth it. Give worth the shot at it.
Absolutely.
But you were already in the money in the day 2. So we had 30 players back, 27 bodies came back. 3 people were the double baggers. All 3 of them were at the final table, by the way.
Yeah,
So
we were.
it shows that you want to definitely get as much ammunition as you can to bring it into these final day 2s.
We had a lot of shout outs in the chat as well. A lot of Go Johns, a lot of John Manchester. I think your at least one of your kids was in there. So
Yeah,
a
we got
couple of
the-
Manchester last names too. so
Branson,
it's
Thurman, Jessica.
common.
So
Oh yeah, my son and daughter-in-law. I mean,
Yeah.
they better be rooting me on because they're going to text me asking me for
Yeah.
a
yeah.
couple of bills.
So
right?
so
don't-
you got $5,000 extra.
Don't forget they wanted their share of it for sure.
Sure, sure.
So what do you think? Bobby was on your left a lot of the time as the chip leader. That was pretty rough. What did you think when he jammed? Did you have aces? You're just like, oh my gosh, we're playing for 3 million with all these short stacks.
Exactly, and like I wake up and I'm just happy to get the aces. Like,
Mhm.
okay, it's another $50, right?
Yeah,
And then so I just min clicked, and then Bobby just
Just
completely rips it. I'm like, okay. And I even told him, I forgot what I told him, but I made a comment about it
Yeah.
because he is a very tough competitor. I mean, Bobby is you
Oh, yeah.
you don't know what he has, right? And it seems when he plays against me, he gets very, very lucky.
Mm.
So I was sweating the 2-outer,
Yeah.
pre-flop, and fortunately it ran the way it did.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a huge swing.
No, we saw some
Great.
great performances from a lot of people at the final table. Albert just kind of navigated his way right through all the way up to third place, just kind of hid back, folded a lot of hands, but navigated all the way to a $2,600 payday, I believe it was. And then you had the short stack, not short, but short-ish
Right.
for the while until that pocket aces hand, but then maintained
Ace king
that
versus
chip,
queens.
that chip tower that you had built there. Because the blinds were getting up, and it really didn't get back to poker until y'all were down to 4-handed. When it was still 5, 6, 7-handed, the blinds were crazy.
Right.
So there wasn't a whole lot of poker to be played. So you really had to be discerning on what to do. And like I said, with Bobby on your left, the big stack, like I said, it all worked out.
Well, definitely
and,
had the most fun blind versus blind dynamic.
and we can
Yeah, there was a lot of
take a look here. This is man himself there taking a picture
Yeah.
of all that cash. You'll probably see that on Facebook. He might have already posted it. Like I said, we're on a 15
No, that's just
minute delay
Bryce's
here.
personal collection.
Right.
He's gonna have a picture at his house.
It's definitely different playing on stream though, because
Yeah.
all you hear in the back of your mind is the commentators. So I had raised, and I can't remember, there was an all in, and
Right.
sitting here tanking, and I tell Laura, I'm like, I can't pull a Mark Lecoq,
Yeah.
ready to fold, and then
Yeah.
with the 7-4,
Uh-huh.
Which-
Martinez is gonna be,
Yeah.
probably making a
we
comment.
caught on camera and turned it up and saw his shout out
Yeah.
Mike, for the 7-4. That was a good one.
I
That was a
figured
good one.
he'd give me a little bit of it. Oh, I can't believe you folded the best hand in poker. So when I got it, that's the only time I got it this entire tournament. But
Yeah,
it was
you
fun.
put it all in there. You were definitely going for the laughs.
Go big or
there.
go home.
I didn't want to say it during the hand, but when you had aces versus the fours, since 7-4 always beats aces, one of those is a 4. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's,
you have to watch out for that.
that would have been an interesting one there.
Yeah,
But fantastic play.
great job.
Fantastic tournament. Shout out to everyone who participated in this 10K guarantee. Like I said, 253 players over 5 flights. Fantastic turnout. $5,000 to first place winner here at Mr. John
Heck,
Manchester.
yeah.
And once again, just thank for everyone for participating in the event, tuning in across all of our social medias. Lots of viewers for the last couple hours here at this final table to watch Mr. John here take it down. Appreciate
Hey,
you
thank
once again, sir.
Appreciate it.
Congrats
Thanks.
again.
Thank you.
And Thursday, 1-3 live stream here. Sign up if you haven't already. We'll get that list put together. You can be right here on the table on the live stream playing some 1-3 cash. The rest of the week here until May 1st, so I think Thursday, we're going to be doing the Quads of the Hour promotion, and then leaning into the run for the road to Vegas for the $10,000 main event seat giveaway. Look out on Facebook for any of the details on that. But definitely hope to see you right
big
here
old
on Thursday.
Free roll next
Big
Saturday.
old free roll
That's
next
huge.
Saturday. Yep, that's going to be a really fun event. So lots going on here at the River League. Once again, thanks to everybody for tuning in and watching this $10,000 guaranteed, $120 entry, 5-flighted tournament, 253 entries, down to one Mr. John Manchester for his $5,000 win. And stay tuned for lots more for this man, because he's
Congrats, John.
He's a tournament player.
Love you,
tournament
wife.
player.
Yeah.
And
good call.
appreciate everyone, and hope to see you here at the River. And